Happy Tuesday. I should probably quickly address the elephant in the room. I am a clown, and there is in fact no Sims update today. I was really convinced there would be a Sims update today, and they would have some sort of anniversary celebration. Anyway, I think we're all clowns. Today we are all clowns for this one. I literally had on today. I was sat here, I mean, I've got headphones on, but I was sat with my Sims hat. I had like Sims earrings on. I literally had options. I had like these earrings. I had my cow plant earrings. I should take this off. I had one of my Sims lanyards on with like pins. I was so clowning like so hard all day thinking we were gonna get a Sims update, and there was no Sims update. It's actually so cruel. Anyway, so we have no Sims update. My plan today was originally, I literally planned in my stream schedule to just play with the Sims update today. There is no Sims update, so we're gonna do some building. We're gonna work on the magical build that we started a few days ago. So I guess that's our, oops, there's no cat in here right now. I guess that's our redo plan, is to just try and do a build somehow. But yeah, there's not even a birthday post. It really is sad. It's sad out here. But am I wearing Here for the Payday by Hollow Taco? Yeah, I am. Do I have it in here still? Yeah, I do. I literally saw she posted a TikTok like 2 days ago that they discontinued this shade because I almost hit myself in the eye with that. It brushed my eyelashes when it fell backwards. I saw that they discontinued this because nobody bought it, but I put it on 2 days ago because I wanted to be dressed up for the Sims birthday. I didn't know that they discontinued this shade. I can see that why people might not want to have green nail polish. I can understand, but yeah, listen, I don't think that EA doesn't care about The Sims. I think that the timing of the birthday being literally on Labor Day is very unfortunate, because they're not going to do an update the day after they were not in the office. Like, that's just not a smart idea, and we're not trying to ask anybody to work on Labor Day. Like, I understand that part. I am really surprised that they didn't acknowledge it. Like, I think for me, an ideal scenario, if they do have an update in 2 weeks, like they posted a laundry list today, which usually means there's an update coming in like 2 weeks. There will be an update in September. There's always an update every month. If they do have something planned for the update in a couple of weeks, whenever that ends up being, I think they should have teased it. I think they should have acknowledged it today and been like, happy birthday to The Sims. Like, we love The Sims 4 and its community. We have like a fun surprise planned for a couple of weeks, you know, like, I think that it would have been smart to tease it somehow. But I don't know. I don't think they forgot. I think that they're well aware because everybody's been talking about it so much. I also think that like historically, they seem to care more about the anniversary of The Sims than they do about the anniversary of The Sims 4. And the anniversary of The Sims is in February. So I don't know if that means that like they have the 25th in a few months, but like I think the 10th anniversary of a game is a really big deal. We're not talking like the 7th anniversary. That doesn't matter. But the 10th is a big deal. You know, so I'm just surprised that they didn't at least like say something. But anyway. Anyway, let's play The Sims, shall we? Sincerely and Free and Carry On and Furfox and Margaret. We also got Sarah and Kate and GS and Mira and Rabbit and Thea. Thank you for the subs. Oh, ignore this. What the heck? Did I close the game without saving? That's only half built. Yeah, I don't understand why they didn't post about it. I don't understand why they didn't post about it. That makes no sense to me. I'm not surprised they didn't post about it yesterday. I'm very surprised they didn't post about it today. I wasn't expecting a post yesterday, really. But I'm very surprised they didn't post about it today. I can, like, justify them not posting with it being Labor Day and them taking the day off. It's my donut build. What? It's a donut. I wanted to play with round walls. Today is just a day of pain, isn't it? We were building Glimmerbrook, right? Okay, Okay, so I started working on this. On Friday, and I was thinking we could try and finish this build today. The Sims community isn't the Sims team, T. The Sims community account is like a fan-run news site. Sims community is not the Sims team. The Sims team only has @The Sims, and then they're like @Sims Direct accounts. They're different. Okay, let me make sure I catch up on thank everybody really quickly. Nell and Thea and Laura and Miss Chris and Cookie and Nora and Sam and Shelly and Seiji and Sheepbound and Venus and Lila and Nick and Danya and Sebastian and Jazzy and Tia and Bahama and MK and also Kiki and Bird and Kenners and Tuna and Panda and Sally and Doctor and Lucy and Kirsten and Lucky and Monique and Valerie and Ghost. Thank you for the subs. How much did I yap? How did I miss all these things? Red, Torty, Lady, Liv and Laura and Jackie and Emma and Scoot, thank you for subscribing. Rosina, Ilsa and Tom and Nilu and Emma and Joey, thank you so much. Riley, Ancy, Peachy, Ray, Swordfish, Rebecca, thank you everybody. I think I'm caught up. Okay. Did Twitch break? I saw Tilly say, is it either Twitch or Simsy's end? I'm not dropping any frames. I hope I'm fine. It lagged for you too? Oh dear. Twitch, please, you can't do this to me today. Not right now, I can't handle it. Well, this is what we started working on Friday. So this is the house in question. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, oh my God, that's a lot that's happening right there. And yes, that would be true. It is a lot that's happening right here. However, it's like magical crystal house, and we're building it with just Realm of Magic and crystal creations. And the idea is it's like a couple of magical witches that live here and do crystal things and stuff. And it's fun. I never do this. I don't usually put like plants in the roof and crystals in the roof, but it looks really cool, right? So this is what we're gonna try and work on furnishing today. We finished pretty much the whole exterior. I might wanna go back and do a few like minor detail edits and stuff, but we haven't started furnishing it at all. So we're gonna try and furnish it. You like it? I'm glad. Yeah, so we started this on Friday night. So it's been a couple days since we built the exterior, but we'll do this now. Those glowing orbs are debugged from Realm of Magic. There's a handful of, they look like that by default, but I just raised them up. There's a handful of glowing orb things in Realm of Magic debug. So we were using those in here. You hope I change the crystals to a multicolor thing? What, the crystals on the outside? I mean, we only have a couple different crystal colors. There's like purple and then like an orangey color and a turquoisey color. And I like the purple, so we're gonna probably keep it all purple. I'm sorry if you don't like that, but I'm not really gonna change the color of the crystals at this point. The crystals are a Realm of Magic debug as well. Pretty much everything you're seeing on the outside is Realm of Magic. Same thing with like even these little magical mushrooms. That is also Realm of Magic debug. I can show you. We can go into the debug. bb.show hidden objects. Show live edit objects. Okay. Let's look. Yeah, I like the purple. Can you use the color change or copy tool on debug items? I don't have better build by, so I can't. I don't have any mods in my game right now, so I can't use tools like that. There are mods for them. So these are the little like orb things that I was talking about. Oh, I don't have move objects on either. These are the orb things that I was talking about from the Realm of Magic debug. So you see how it's just an orb? It comes in like that yellowy orange color and pink and blue. So we have those, and then these are the crystals that we're talking about, but I used the purple ones. So I'm using like these crystals. They're quite big by default. I sized them down. We're using those crystals out here. So what is this house? It's just a magic house. I don't know how to give much other context than that. It's a house that is magical, basically. Coco and Kay and Cosmic and Definitive and MJ and Happy and Jenny, Letitia, Ella, thank you for the resubs, everybody. You love purple and you love spellcasters? Well, that works out very well. Yeah, we have the Crystal Creations tree in the backyard too. So we're gonna build this whole thing. It's limited pack, just the base game, Crystal Creations and Realm of Magic. So we've got like the Crystal Creations tree in the back and then lots of Realm of Magic stuff. We have like cauldron, we've got some planter boxes for growing the magic crops. And the idea is to keep limited pack because then if you have either of those packs, you'll be able to download the house and play in it. So That is the plan. Yeah, Realm of Magic actually has a lot of really nice debug. It's like surprising. It's not that Realm of Magic is bad. It is nice and it has a lot of nice stuff, but I am consistently surprised by like how fun the debug in that pack can be. Put the crystal brooms by the front door. That would be cool too. That would be cool too. Okay, let me open up a second OBS in case I want to record this for YouTube. Yeah, I don't think about Realm of Magic very often. It's definitely not my favorite pack, but it is good. It's like always surprisingly good, I think. I need to be better about like trying to use it, you know? Little, thank you for the sub gift, and Dizzy, and Later Gator, and Jenny, thank you for the resubs and stuff too. I really appreciate it. Okay. Let's game, shall we? I think so. Move my water bottle so I can actually see my OBS. Nice. All right, we have to think about trying to figure out how the floor plan is going to be. I don't really know what exactly I want from this. So bear with me while I try and figure it out. Oh dear. Oh, we're going to be in for it, trying to like move these plants around so they're not clipping. Oh my gosh. Kind of dreading that a little bit, I'm not going to lie. How close can I get that without it clipping? Right there? That's fine. That's fine. Okay, maybe I put it there. I don't really like it there either. Do you wanna... I wonder what would happen if we put it like super close to the front door. I don't usually do that. I don't know. I don't know. Mods, you don't have to delete them talking about leaks. I think that there's literally no way around it with an expansion pack. They're gonna do it no matter what. I don't really want to see it either, but it's like too late. It's impossible to avoid it. They're never gonna stop. Yeah, so I really prefer to avoid looking at expansion pack leaks if possible, chat. I prefer to like just experience it when it comes out. I did see the name of the pack leaked. I don't know when it'll come out. We don't know anything about it. It could be fake. That's why I don't like to talk about it that much, is because I feel like there's a high chance that it could be fake, and that's going to be really bad if everybody gets their hopes up about a pack that ends up not even being real. So I try to avoid getting too into leaks just in case, you know? Yeah, it leaked yesterday, I'm pretty sure, Christine. It was instant gaming again. I was sad about it when I saw that. Kaylee, Ritzy, Cowardly, and Mutt, and everybody, thank you for the subs and bits too. Yeah, of course it was instant gaming, I know. Classic. I don't like that staircase like that either. I'm gonna struggle with this so much. We're gonna be like back and forth, back and forth, back and forth on the staircase. Maybe I could put this like... Oh, maybe it wouldn't be that bad if it was right there. I feel like that has some potential. It seems on purpose at this point. No, I still, honestly, I know you're gonna be like, she's an EA shill, me, for this. I don't think they would leak anything on purpose. I think that would be so stupid of them. Because A, this name might not even be the right name. There's no reason, there's no benefit to their pack content leaking. It makes them look stupid. And like, it makes them look kind of schemy as well. And also then they can't control the narrative around the announcement. They have so many people that work on like dedicated announcements for this stuff. They have people, a whole team making trailers, marketing teams, so many people whose job it is to curate the announcement. When it leaks, it's a disaster. It doesn't create hype. I don't think that it creates hype. I don't think it's for publicity either. When they have a real announcement, that creates hype. This just makes them mad because now people have a name of a pack, but no estimated release date, no information. They all are sitting here judging them like, oh, they're so dumb, leaking it again. And it's leaking from a third party. Instant gaming, respectfully, is kind of fishy. Like, these third party places leak them because they leak the listing before it's supposed to be posted, you know? Like, I really, really, really do not think that those leaks are even remotely intentional. I find it really hard to believe that they would leak the expansion pack name on purpose. Maybe I'm wrong, but I really find it hard to believe they would do that intentionally. And everybody thinks they do, and I'm not trying to like sit here and defend them. In fact, I'm calling them stupid for like letting it leak again, but I really just can't see a benefit to it for them. I don't see why they would do that on purpose. I really don't. And I don't think that it's good for marketing either. I think that like the hype around a real trailer and around a real announcement is way better than like this weird fake hype about a pack that doesn't exist. But anyway, why would Instant Gaming leak it? Well, they always do. I don't know if they do it on, I mean, I'm sure they do it on purpose because Instant Gaming wants you to buy the pack from them. So they leak it on there and then it's like, sign up to our email list and we'll email you when the pre-orders come out and stuff. So I think it's like, it benefits Instant Gaming, but I don't think it benefits EA in the slightest. Yeah, anyway. Oh yeah, thanks Christine. I painted my nails green for the Sims release. Yeah, I think it's like Instant Gaming is getting the attention, not the Sims. I really don't think the Sims benefits from any sort of leak. And sometimes it's their fault that stuff leaks. Like sometimes it leaks from the EA app or like on their own websites and stuff. And even that I feel like is an accident. I always think back to like when Journey to Batu leaked. They had posted like I think it was back when they did that Sims, there was like a Sims sparked in-game like gallery upload challenge. Do you remember that? And they posted like a tutorial on the Sims blog of how to enter the challenge. And they had a screenshot of the main menu. Like, oh, you go from here to this page and you have all the icons on the main menu, you know? Well, the Journey to Batu icon was on there. And obviously the pack hadn't been announced yet. It wasn't ready to be released. Like it was a secret. But the Sims team members all have those things installed in their game when they're still being made. So there was this like random extra icon on the main menu and everybody was like, oh my God, what is it going to be? No one guessed Star Wars, obviously. But like that was their fault. They did it themselves. I still don't think that was on purpose. That was Disney, not just an EA property. So I think there was probably some big trouble behind the scenes. I felt bad for the team who did that because you know it was probably an accident. They're just not looking at like the icons on the menu. You know, it's probably just like some person took a screenshot without looking that closely and then posted it and it's just one person's fault by accident, you know? And I just find it hard to believe that any of those times would have been on purpose because that ended up being really bad, that people were like speculating and it was all wrong and then everybody hated the Star Wars pack and it was just like everything about that was kind of a disaster, you know? So I still just don't see a reason they would leak things themselves. I really struggle to see why it would benefit them at all, but anyway. Did Ninja talk about that, the leak thing? Yeah, the Star Wars thing. Yeah, I do. I really feel bad for, because I can picture like the poor person who was like making that tutorial. It was definitely an accident. It was definitely an accident. And I just feel so bad for them thinking about like how they probably like weren't thinking, posted it, didn't even see the icon in the corner because you're not looking at that part, you're looking at like the gallery icons, you know? And that just sucks. Anyway, Tabitha and Geek Squad and Sammy and Celestial and Maleficent and Cyan and Gremlin and Shannon and Empress, also Cheese and Maury and Becky, thank you for the subs and stuff. Becky, Tuna, Beck, Queen, Kaylee, Cowardly, thank you so much. No, Royal, they didn't announce anything but the laundry list. All they did was post the laundry list today. I'm really sad about that. I'm really also very surprised that they haven't, like, I don't know, at least acknowledged it or something. Like, Anyway. Very, very, very surprised. Should this become maybe the primary bedroom and like a little bathroom could be right here? I feel like that might be okay. I don't know. Where did I buy my Sims earrings? The Sims earrings are from the Sims store, their merch store. They're way too expensive probably for what they are, and I think they're also sold out, but they made them when Crystal Creations came out, the Sims earrings. No, I don't like this floor plan. I have to try again. Oh my goodness. I don't think that the staircase being there is very good. So we shouldn't do that. Maybe I will try it like over here, like how I had it originally, and we'll see if we can make that work at all. We shall try. We still can have a door in the hallway if we do it like this. Although then this becomes like very long, probably for no reason. Maybe I should put it over more. Yikes. What if you went like right here? Oh, then you can't really get over to that side if that becomes... I guess that could be a hallway, though. What does this become? Maybe an entry room? Separate? I don't know. Okay, well, that room can have an ensuite bathroom. And that might be good. That probably makes for the best upstairs layout. I just don't really know if I like the downstairs layout like this. But it might be fine. We'll figure it out. Addison, Amy, Strawberries, Mocktail, Mandy, thank you for the subs. Crystal Creations. They don't have any doors from Crystal Creations. We do have Realm of Magic. Are the rooms a little too large? Well, they're kind of big, but this one's good for a primary bedroom. I think it'll be fine. It will be fine. Let me get my Realm of Magic doors. Oh. I guess keep that color. Ew. Yikes. No mention of error code 0 hurt me. Honestly, with the laundry list, this might sound really bad, but I've honestly like given up on expecting the bugs that I am most personally worried about being in the laundry list. Like, I just feel like the ones that feel the worst are never in the laundry list, so I just don't expect it. They always, it's like nice that the little things get fixed, you know? But they never fix the big ones that I'm worried about the most. So maybe I will use the white doors instead. Yeah, and they had some really interesting wedding stories updates in the laundry list too. It looked honestly more like an update, the wedding stories stuff, where there was going to be like some new interactions that you could click to hopefully micromanage people a little bit better during weddings. So we'll see how that goes. I'll be curious. Okay, I think that this will make for a nice and fine bathroom downstairs. You know? Realm of Magic arch would be beautiful. Isn't that like way too tall though? Yeah, we have short wall height, so we can't really use the Realm of Magic arch, unfortunately. Our walls are kind of small. Okay. Fabius, I would be really surprised if the update came out on like the 4th or the 5th. Maybe an SDX drop kind of thing, but now that they've basically told us there's going to be an actual patch in like 2 weeks or whenever this patch comes out, I'm more so expecting the patch in like 2 weeks. I know that The Sims 4 came out later in certain places, but I'm kind of at this point expecting it to not be like on their UK release date for a patch. I think instead they'll probably do like, I don't know, a patch later on, like when the laundry list stuff comes out. Maybe they'll announce it then, but even then I still feel like it's weird because do they celebrate the global release date or the initial release date? Like it's very confusing. All of it makes no sense. I don't really want to think about this dumb game anymore, she says while she plays it, but you know what I mean? Like, I just can't, I don't want to clown anymore. Maybe that's my problem. I cannot bring myself to clown about if or when there'll be a patch anymore. I just feel kind of sad, and I'd like to remain sad in peace, and if they do something later on, they'll do something later on, and that'll be fine. You know? Okay, well, another annoying thing is that there's not an upper cabinet from this dumb pack. I've never understood that part either. Like, why? Well, I guess I do understand. They didn't do an upper cabinet because it's more effort for them to have to make all those random cabinet pieces. So instead, they just didn't. But it makes the Realm of Magic counters really annoying and basically impossible to want to use. So, I always struggle with that part too. I'm trying to decide... I think I want to have a library. You know what? Maybe I put the library in this little room instead. And we could have potentially the kitchen be... Oh. That's probably a bit bigger than I want it to be, isn't it? I'm not sure. I like the idea of a fancy library with the crystal pack, though. I should go back and add them. Yeah, I agree. I think that if they're gonna make a kitchen set without upper cabinets, then I don't want it. It's like how when Island Living first came out, they didn't make an island that matches it, which is kind of funny considering it's Island Living. But they just had the regular counters and not the island counters, and then they had to go back and be like, sorry, we made them now, because everybody was so mad at them. Mess. It's a mess. Okay, this is actually very library to me, and I think that's beautiful. Island-less living. There you go. That's what they should have named it. I think I'm gonna make this into the dining room. I'm just kind of struggling with where the living room will go and where the kitchen will go and stuff. Yeah, this room's a good size for the library, though. I agree. This is a good library size for us. Crystal Creations. We can put our little desk in there, too. I will give them a crystal setup. Oh, maybe we should have had a basement. Should I have had a basement? Oh, no. Maybe. Hold on, let me just... build a little room real quick here. You can be about that big. Crystal room upstairs. Yeah, it could be. I sort of... part of me kind of likes the idea of... Oh, no, stop. Yeah, part of me kind of likes the idea of, like... a separate basement, just because the basement's kind of... it's almost kind of nice to have. More space is always good. Stack the stairs. I really don't like how they look when you do that. Everyone always says, oh, stack the stairs. And then I do it and I think this is so ugly. Like, I hate the doorway part of that, you know? It's not my favorite. And I really don't like how it looks when it's open from the outside. Well, we already did the whole outside, so I don't think that we can really put it outside so easily. Maybe nothing there. Will I put a nursery? Yeah, we should, because there is a really nice bassinet in this pack. Realm of Magic has a really nice bassinet. Hate how it looks, but it's the most realistic. Yeah, it is the most realistic, but it's definitely the worst looking option for staircases. I really don't like that look of it either. Can't tell what I want to do. Can you go back? Please put the, like, underside of the stairs back. Okay. Maybe we could have... like, maybe instead, what if there was, like, a secret ladder sort of situation? And the secret ladder was, like, through here, and we did a bookcase door. I don't normally like ladders for this kind of thing, but I do think that maybe a ladder in this particular case might not be that bad, because it is okay if it's, like, really teeny tiny. So they could enter into the basement like that. And then we can give them like a sort of dark light. I don't know. Secret entrance feels good to me. That's the one that glows blue. The fire. There's also a bug light. I kind of like the bug light better. Yeah, I was so excited when ladders came out too. When they made ladders for what, Eco Lifestyles update, I was thrilled about the ladder update. And I do use them, but they serve a very specific purpose to me. I don't want to have a ladder in like every single house, obviously. But it's nice to have. We'll do a really fancy dining room. I think that the kitchen situation is now growing a little concerning to me. What is that? Why does this wall look so dark? I actually can't tell. I'm also, part of me is kind of wondering about having like, maybe this room instead of being a bathroom, maybe that could be like a crystal room too. I don't know. We can make it have at least one window. Maybe they can have their like crystal crafting stuff. Put the library in the basement. No, I want to have a big library. I want to have the library accessible to the upstairs. The library feels very important to me. I think that we need that. I'm kind of wondering, I don't really want to put the kitchen right here by the front door, but that's another option, is to have like teeny tiny kitchen. And then this could be a big living room. I may want to use a smaller dining table. But teeny tiny kitchen's not terrible. It's supposed to be an old house. So, yeah, we need a smaller dining table. Oops. You had your first day of grad school. Oh my goodness. I hope that it went well. I know that was probably scary, but you did it. Okay. Hopi and Sirius and Sorkapath and Rainbow and Yarn and Orchid and Cliche and Portrait. Thank you for the subs. You think round table? I mean, I don't want to use the small round table though. And because we're doing it with just the base game and Realm of Magic and Crystal Creations, we have very limited options. Like this one is kind of one of the bigger round tables that we could use. And I do like how this one looks, don't get me wrong, but... Oh, here. Like that. Maybe like that, I don't know. It might be nice like this. We can get a pretty plant on top of it or something. I do like the color of those. Oh no, I haven't saved Leo. That's a good idea. We still need bathrooms. Oh no, we have a bathroom, Sunshine. There's a bathroom upstairs. There's a bathroom right here. I didn't forget completely. We can also maybe put one like small up in the hallway, but there's a bathroom right there upstairs. I didn't completely forget bathrooms, I swear. I'm trying to decide how exactly I want to go about this space now. Let me just think real quick about the size of the living room. Kitchen could be by the stairs on a wall, like over here. I want to have a big living room is why I'm not doing that, Wizard. In case that wasn't obvious, I'm sorry. I know I've like been thinking a lot in my head but not saying it out loud. I really want to have a big living room space. I would even kind of like to have a fireplace. I might even get rid of those. But we have like this weird kind of crystal-y fireplace. Part of me was thinking about maybe having the kitchen like on this wall, but that kind of icks me out. So that's why I didn't do it. That was my initial thought before I put it over there. And there's just something kind of weird about that, you know? Galley kitchen by the stairs. Yeah, the people still think that's a good idea. I still feel really kind of unsure about that as a concept. It's definitely not a terrible idea, but it does kind of, you see how it's like so tight now? Ugh. Swap library in the kitchen. Well, the library is where we had the kitchen initially. And then I decided I wanted to have a library instead because the bookshelves look so good in there. So we had a kitchen there and then I removed it. I think it's fine like this. I think a tiny kitchen makes sense in a house from this era. It would be really old, so I don't think it's bad. I don't really feel the need to move the kitchen, personally. I don't want to put it where the table is either because I don't want, we have diagonal walls there. Do you all really hate the kitchen that much? I think it's fine. The kitchen doesn't need to be massive. This is a big kitchen compared to how some people live. This is like twice the size of my old kitchen in my townhouse. So, I mean, it's a little bit small for Sim standards and it's kind of closed off, but I don't think it's bad by any means. Okay, I'm gonna use the Realm of Magic appliances. I think I'll have no upper cabinets on this wall. Maybe we do no upper cabinets at all and just shelves. Might be okay like that. Yeah, there's a lot of counter space, right? In my old house, I had like maybe this much counter space. Like, it's, and that's maybe if you don't count the like appliances on it. Yeah, we can get some cute stuff in here. I think it'll work out fine like this. That's the wrong color, black. We'll see if we can make that work. Oh, I forgot it comes in that pretty blue color. Of course, there's no matching sink for that color though. Well, yeah, it'd be hard for more than one person to stand in there at once, but that happens in real life too, so it's fine. Lots of people have that experience in their real life homes, you know? Let's see. I'm gonna make sure we have some beds picked out for a couple of these rooms. Oh, we can get some really pretty cabinetry in some places. We'll figure it out. One sim kitchen, yeah, literally. It's kind of small in there, but that's fine. Is that too tight? Maybe. Oh, maybe this is better because it's skinnier. Yeah, that fits better in the hallway. Oh, I do like that. They'll make it work. They're magic. See? There you go. They can handle it. They literally have magic powers, these Sims. I think they'll be fine. Okay. That seems good to me. I guess we can try and get a lot of white accents again. They can cook once and then copy pasta. There you go. Well, also there's a spell to just spawn food. So if they're good enough, they don't even need a kitchen. And they can cook in the cauldron. They can just use the cauldron to cook like mac and cheese. If you have a high enough skill, can't you cook like chili in the cauldron too? See, they're fine. I'm not worried about them. Wish you had that spell in real life, right? If we could just copy and paste our food like that, that would be very helpful, actually. Oh, Breezy, I'm so sorry to tell you this. There was no update today for The Sims 4. I'm actually, like, genuinely sorry to have to break the news. I feel a little bit guilty about my own, like... Listen, I know it's not my fault. I didn't do anything wrong. However, I did really hype up the potential of there being a Sims update, and then there wasn't, and I'm sorry. I was really, really convinced that there would be a Sims update today. I personally was like fully convinced that there would be a Sims update today. I literally had it on my upload schedule for months. Like, I was like, there will be a Sims update on the 3rd of September or whatever. I almost said October. That's not right. But it makes sense. Like, it's the 10-year anniversary. It's not unreasonable to think there would be a big celebration, and then there wasn't. There might still be. It just might not be this week, and that's, I don't know. I don't know. This is the same reason that I don't talk about leaks. Literally the exact same reason, because I feel like I don't want to accidentally contribute to hype that might end up being untrue. You know what I mean? So people are like, oh, what do you think about the pack leak name? And it's like, well, what if it's fake again? Like the fake out farm pack from Before You Go Lifestyle. It's like, I don't want to contribute to the frenzy and then have it be not true. And again, I'm not the one who didn't release a pack, but I still feel bad. I'm also really surprised, or an update or whatever. I'm surprised that they didn't at least post about it though. I'm really surprised about this whole situation. But who knows? Yeah, like a social media post or something. I kept comparing it to granted, this was for the franchise's 20th anniversary, which might be a clue here that maybe they care more about the franchise anniversary than the Sims 4's anniversary. But for the franchise's 20th anniversary, they did that big post where it was like, there's been this many woohoos, there's been this many deaths, and I would love to see stats like that about the Sims 4. Like, wouldn't that be really cool for the 10-year anniversary of the Sims 4 to hear like stats about how people play and like some funny little details? There's been 50 million vampires created, like that kind of silly thing. I personally would be very interested in that. And obviously that's not like a free update or anything, but it's something small that I think would be kind of cool to see and like kind of fills people's need for a social media post of some sort. Like if they're not planning on posting anything, they could have done something like that. And I think that would have been good. Do I like that? Oh, I'm gonna use that a lot in this house, I think. I'll be putting that everywhere. But yeah, anyway, we'll see what ends up happening. Maybe there'll still be an update later this month. When there still could very well be, and I'm not trying to get my own hopes up again, but they still could very well do like some free content in the update that comes out later this month for the patch. And there will be an update this month. There always is, and they already talked about the laundry list, so. Okay, that's cute. I like it. Maybe I'll put something in that little corner though. Is getting nothing better or worse than the hot tub? I mean, it makes the hot tub look like really good. Doesn't it? And listen, we seem really ungrateful right now looking back on that hot tub moment. At this point, I'm like, maybe I would like a hot tub. Official Louisa, Aiden, Sarah, Cappy, and Marion, thank you for the subs. The thing about the hot tub is, it wouldn't have been as bad, I think, if it happened now. People were more offended by the hot tub at the time because they hadn't really done that where they like pulled pack content to the base game that much. And well, maybe they still would have been mad. We've had more hot tubs since then though for packs. But like people bought Perfect Patio only for the hot tub, and then to get a hot tub for free, it's like, well, I wasted $10 on Perfect Patio, and now there's a hot tub in the base game. So that was like a lot of the anger around Perfect Patio was from that, or around the hot tub update was from that. And I don't know if it would be as bad 5 years later because it's been even longer since Perfect Patio came out. But who knows? I don't want to speak for anybody when I say that. The base game hot tub is not so cute. That's part of the problem as well. Yeah, I guess they were some people were mad about the rewards being recolors too. But I don't know if that was the majority though. But everyone's kind of mad about anything The Sims does right now. For a good reason, a lot of the time. But I can see that kind of scaring them. I really don't know what wallpaper to use. Yeah, I don't really feel that mad about random one-off things getting moved to the base game. I'm trying to think of an example. Perfect Patio's hot tub felt very, I mean, it was a new hot tub, but the hot tub feature is kind of like the only thing from Perfect Patio that makes it worth buying. So that getting pulled to the base game is kind of like, well, now Perfect Patio has no unique gameplay at all. It just has a couple extra hot tubs. But when they do things like when they take a hairstyle or like a shirt or a chair or whatever it may be, like a smaller item from a pack, and they bring it to base game, that bothers me less. I always say I want them to do this really bad, but for example, this get together column, bring that to the base game. I don't care if you bring that to the base game. Like, that's just a column. So that's kind of my feelings about it. But anyway. Use one from the pack. What, from Realm of Magic? For wallpapers? There's not that many. I'm not going to use that in the kitchen. That one is too small. Maybe a brick, but even then I don't really want to do a brick. I feel like that's... Maybe if there wasn't the stone on the floor, that might be a little better. Okay. I shall put a fire alarm too. I like the gray brick and how it matches this. We're trying to like marry the sort of creamy color with the reddish color and then the gray. So. Hope they bring the glow cube from Luxury Party. Oh, that would be my dream. Every day I sit here and I think, wow, I really wish they would give us the glow cube from Luxury Party in the base game. Every single day I wake up and I think, is today the day that we're finally going to get more glow cubes? I hope so. Oh, a curtain on the archway is not a bad idea. Let's look at that. Where are you, Realm of Magic? Ooh. Yeah, that could bring in some more of that beige color too. Only problem is you can't really size down. Well, I guess you can size that one down a little bit. Is that the same color? I think I like that. Should I then have done the bookshelf or the shelving like this way instead? Maybe? Let's try that. You go over there. Okay. I actually think that is a nice layout for the kitchen. I feel like that's kind of cute. Okay, we're on to something now, finally. Sometimes once you figure out the first room, it feels like everything after that kind of starts to come together, you know? You just gotta get past one of the things first, and then it's like everything kind of falls into place. We just weren't quite there yet with the first room. Okay. I'm kind of wondering also, and this is maybe a bad idea, but just hear me out. I'm wondering if we could get an extra bathroom. Like right here. This is really small, so it might not work for us, but we can try it. Imagine if they had like just a little half bathroom. We could kind of scoot things up against the walls. It's really teeny tiny. Should have added paranormal pack to this build. Well, we did a paranormal limited pack build kind of recently. I feel like one of my most recent limited pack builds had paranormal in it. So I kind of wanted to limit packs a little bit more. And just doing 2 is fine, I think. And Crystal Creations and Realm of Magic are not a bad combo. Okay, I might need to bring a sim so I can see. But this isn't so bad. Maybe that could stay white, I guess. That's nice. I like it. Add vines somewhere. Well, that's the thing. We're playing with very limited packs, so we don't have really a lot of vine options for this build. That would be cool though. That's a death flower. Okay, I'm gonna bring a sim. I wanna test it. Test it, sorry. Jesse and King and Laura C and Fab, thank you for the subs. Liberty Lee, do you care to be a test sim today? I think you should. Use the peacock sink. I think the peacock sink won't fit in that tiny space, Jonathan. I think that it can't be scooted into the wall that much. We can maybe do that upstairs. But I think that these two specifically are maybe a little bit easier for making a teeny tiny bathroom like this. You see how it's still functional even though it's really small? I think that the ones from Realm of Magic might be a little bit too big. Let me see if I can show you again. Where did you go? Yeah, we have a toilet, but this one won't, like, I don't think that'll scoot into the wall as nicely because the button on the top kind of starts falling off. And then this, you can't really, that's like so much bigger. You see that? So those things can be used in the upstairs bathroom, but I don't think that they can very easily be used in the downstairs bathroom. Oh, I would have loved if we could use like a fancy tub. Hello, Shella, how are you? Good, I hope, today. Yeah, the BFFs from Get Together are from MySims. That is a fun little detail that not a lot of people know about. Okay. They're like, I mean, they're a very loose reference to MySims, to be clear. Yeah, but they are supposed to be. Yeah, we're gonna have a bassinet, so they're gonna need a tub soon, but I wanna use the Realm of Magic. Oh, can you do purple? Oh, yikes. I wanna use the Realm of Magic shower, that's the problem. What do you mean you made them? Who, me? The BFFs? No. No, the BFFs they're a loose reference that the Sims team made to MySims. Yuki is the name of a MySims character, and so is Candy. DJ Candy is a MySims character. Candy Bear in the... Oh, are we talking about different Sims? The BFFs are base game Sims. I was thinking about Get Together Sims. My mind is like stuck on the BFFs. MySims the game, not MySims. Sorry, that makes sense. That I understand now why you're talking about that. MySims is a game, not MySims. Yeah, I was talking about the Bear family, not the BFFs either. That's my bad. I literally talked about the Bear family in a video last week, so they're on my mind. I don't like that. I really don't like that swan sink, honestly. There's a reason I don't use it. I really find that hard to use. It's very strange. This conversation's a train wreck. Yeah, listen, I'm not really, my brain is a bit frazzled today, clearly. My name is Micro and Tara and Rana, thank you for the subs. I'm gonna play the MySims remake. Yeah, I am a massive fan of MySims. I have been looking forward, or well, not looking forward to, excited about the possibility of and desperately wanting a redo of MySims for many years. So I am excited about them making it now, and I will happily test it out when the update comes out, or when the new one comes out, or whatever. Yeah, I don't think they can have a tub in that bathroom. Let me think about the basement for a second. Well, you can't put a tub in the basement because then if you have a baby, they can't even get down there. Well, guess we're using it upstairs. We can maybe put a shower in the basement then. The point of the bathtub was to have space for potentially a future baby. So there's no point putting it in the basement. It can't be used. Is there a physical copy for the MySims bundle? Oh my goodness. I will buy a physical copy of that game for sure. I will like gladly buy one of those physical. I wish that they had more physical copies of the Sims games, the like regular Sims games too, because I would buy those as well. Okay. It's not the best, but... Is there a pack with fairies in The Sims? Oh, everybody wishes. That's like the #1 request for The Sims 4 right now, I think, is a fairy pack, but there is not a fairy pack for The Sims 4. Is it more of a rustic or modern style? It's not really either of those things. It's a kind of a, I would say, Realm of Magic style, but it's very traditional. I wouldn't say it's very rustic though. Rustic to me kind of has like yeehaw energy, and that's not what I would say this has. Let's see, maybe we look at Crystal Creations. Yeah, I wish that they would still release physical copies of the Sims games as well. I think in general, a lot of people are really missing physical media and would like very gladly go back to having more physical media. That's not speaking for everybody, but I think like generally as a society, I think a lot of people are kind of like almost put off by like all this paying to like own something digital that you don't actually own and stuff. Yeah. Anyway. I think that bathroom could be fine. I saw somebody earlier call this light ugly, and that made me feel sad because I like this light, but it's okay. It's okay. I wish that this came in a purple color with, oh, it does, with the roses. Sorry, false alarm. That's my bad. Yeah, with like the way that things like streaming services are going and stuff, I can totally see people people are kind of pushing back and wanting to own more media, I think. You don't, it clutters your house, and that's fine. You don't have to like anything. People have different preferences. Okay. It is limited pack build. Yeah, it's Realm of Magic and Crystal Creations only socks. And the base game, obviously, but you know. I clarify because sometimes I say that and people are like, wait, so you're not using the base game? But base game and just the 2 packs is what I mean. Well, it's definitely worse for the environment to have physical media, Cuckoo, but I don't think people are thinking about that so much with items that they're planning on keeping forever. Not to say it's not a bad thing, but there's levels to it, you know? Like obviously buying a plastic CD case for a game is not ideal, but some people want to be able to actually own their game instead of having to pay for like a digital copy. When you're buying like a $60 Switch game or whatever it is, you know? And it's kind of a collector's thing, isn't it? Yeah, kind of like how vinyls are so popular. It's kind of like that. Let's see. I want to get maybe a lamp or something for right here by the front door too. I want it to have more gold. We have a lot of gold happening. Do you really not place it there? Yeah, and then some online media disappears, exactly. So you gotta be, people are just worried about that kind of thing. Licenses can expire, stuff like that can happen to it. I wish we had more little candles in the base game too. I would really appreciate that. That actually doesn't seem so bad. Maybe we get a coat rack. Okay. What about, you have your Sims 3 disc? Yeah, I have my old Sims 3 games too. No, I wish so, we need to get more like pretty purple, but there's not a lot of options for it. Obviously this comes in pretty purple, but it's not really the best. I guess that kind of looks like a little doormat for us to have. That'll be fine. You have your Sims 3 starter pack with late night and high-end loft stuff. Classic, classic. High-end loft stuff. I haven't thought about that pack in so long. I must say that's not one that really crosses my mind that often these days. What if we had a stone floor in the entryway? I wish it didn't have gray. I really wish that it didn't have gray. What about the Crystal Creations pack? You don't really even come in purple either, though. I'm having a hard time with this build today. I feel like I'm going back and forth so much about what I want it to look like. I'm regretting it a lot. This is dangerous for us. Crystal Creations. I think I will use that in this room though. Why does it have to be purple? Well, I feel like I've kind of set a tone, you know? We're not using vampires. We're using just the base game, Crystal Creations, and Realm of Magic. So that's why. You liked the stone floor? Oh boy. Oh boy. I don't know if I liked the stone floor very much. Part of me kind of wants to try like an actual stone. No. I don't think I like the special wood floor more, I think. I feel like I prefer that to it. You know what we do also have from Realm of Magic is like some beautiful stone flooring we can put in the basement. What's the house for? Oh, just for fun. We're just building a little magical house. Pixie and Emmy and Chloe. Also Blaze and Britt and Sam, thank you for the subs too. Yeah, I don't have any Sims in mind. I most of the time when I build on stream or for videos, it's like 90% of the builds are just for fun. I don't usually have like a... People always ask, why are you building this? And I'm always like, just am. I don't know the answer to that, actually. Yeah, most of the time it's just because it's fun. And we liked the idea. We had like a plan, but... Or we just liked the vibes of a build idea, so we started building it. But there's not usually a specific kind of sim in mind or anything like that. Yeah, we need more purple swatches in this game. I agree. I agree. Should I have put an archway right there? Again? I don't know. Maybe I should have. I guess them being closed off is good, because the more closed off it is, the more easily I'm able to have like different wallpapers in these different rooms. How'd you get the orbs? They're in the Realm of Magic debug, if you're looking for them. I think I might try to have like... I wonder if I could do that in this room. That's like a nice deep purple. Of course, there's not going to be many couches that are going to match that. Or that's even deeper of a purple. Maybe we could try that in here though. All 6 chairs. I literally hate how the table looks with 6 chairs. I actually hate the all round tables. I'm really sorry. I just can't bring myself to do that. I really don't like it. It's not my vibes. It's not my vibes. I'm gonna come back to that room though. I don't want to think about it right now. Okay. This house is kind of starting to overwhelm me. We've barely even started. So that's not a good sign. Yeah, it comes in white, which I may end up using, but even then I'm not really the biggest fan of that. I also wish, this is not the color purple that I'm looking for. Do I have an outdoor bin? Probably not yet. We're not gonna think about the outside right now though. I gotta do this one step at a time, okay? We can do that when I go back in and add the missing touches like trash can, mailbox, all that stuff. I'm trying to look at the... Because I might very well have one and I just can't find it, so... I'll think about it later. I don't know if I like that pattern. We also need more base game curtains so bad. If only there was a swatch update today, like I had convinced myself would happen. If only I didn't make that up in my head and we actually did get a swatch update today. That would have been nice. And there's still time. You never know. Maybe someday, right? What do you look like? I wish this one came in 3 wide as well. You're not really the colors that I'm going for, are you? I also always have hated this fireplace because I feel like it comes in like really weird colors, but maybe with the gold accents it'll be fine. I stream it this time every single day. It's only 5:06 in the evening where I am, but I'm live at this time every day, except Wednesdays. I stream in the morning on Wednesdays usually. But this is my like normal stream time. So if you're ever looking for me, I'm here. Realm of Magic. I kind of wish that we had more of like a... maybe I will do base game. I hate to just use a base game sofa, but sometimes they just are better for what we're trying to do. You know? That one kind of brings in a little bit of that darker wood color. You hate to admit it, but sometimes the base game does win. Okay. And that's a nice sofa, right? It's like... Comfort 8. Yeah, that's a good sofa to use. No, Violet, I don't really use any custom content at all. I very rarely build with CC in my videos. That's kind of on purpose. I find it like, I like to build very limited in terms of mods and stuff because then it's more easily replicated by other people. And also it's easy to like download and stuff. It's already bad enough that I'm probably using like 12 packs that you don't have. It's like when you start adding in custom content too, and then it's like you gotta link it all everywhere and people don't understand how to get CC. Like a lot of people that watch my videos are not as involved in the Sims community as we are, and they don't know how that works, you know? And so I try to make it more easily followed by like the average person, you know? So I don't really use custom content that much. I have a couple things here and there, but that's pretty much it. Okay, I'm gonna put one of the, no! I wanna put one of these on the thing. Scoot that in. I do like how the crystals look there. I think that's really pretty. Peppa Pig. One of the only items of Build CC that I have is this Peppa Pig. I really, really wish that I was kidding about that. Like, I seriously wish that I was making that up. Ooh. That's not that bad. Yeah, Dika made that one. Dika did in fact make that one. I sort of view that not as a gift and more as like a threat. But yes, Dika did make that. Unfortunately, some may say. A threat. Yeah, well, have you seen it? It does feel quite threatening, doesn't it? What about a piano? More gameplay unlocks entitlement. You view it as kindling for your Sims fireplaces? What, you burn Peppa, Christine? How could you admit something like that? Is that too big? It's probably too big, right? That is sad. I would have liked to have used that. The organ might fit better. Well, so remember, we're doing just base game, Crystal Creations, and Realm of Magic. So we don't have a lot of options, I guess you could say. We've got very limited things that we can pick between in here. That's not bad though. It's fun to have limited options sometimes. Yeah, we do have to be careful about that though. If you scaled it down, well, you can't scale it down because then you can't play in it. That kind of defeats the whole purpose of building it. I want this to be playable, right? So if you scale it down, then it's not playable. We do need a base game upright piano. That would be real nice. Add it to the list, I guess. The list of things that we really want, but we'll probably never get. Gabrielle, Carmelina, Sarzard, and we got Sir Mix and Bronchosaurus and Caitlin and Sierra. Thank you for the subs. The list is getting long, yeah. The more we talk about the anniversary, the more sad I feel. Does anybody else relate to that? What can I put over here? Maybe I get a chess table. That might not be so bad. Yeah, I'm like genuinely sad. I felt genuinely sad earlier when I realized that they weren't gonna do anything. And that might sound dramatic, but I was like very, very surprised and sad about that. Table behind the couch. Oh, we can maybe put a table behind the couch. We can maybe even get like an ottoman or something. The sad Simsie picture I posted in mods. Let me see if I can pull it back up. Oh yeah, I sent them this picture of me after I discovered that they weren't doing anything. I mean, if you watched my video today, you saw that I was really decked out. I was really expecting that there would be news. I was ready. And there was nothing. Yeah. The hat and like the lanyard and everything, it really kind of yeah, anyway. See what you did, Sims team, you did this. Well, I also sent a picture. Let me see if I can find it. I sent this picture of Snap to Dan and I was like, wait, watch this. I was like, they made her cry. This is how she feels about there being no update. They made my cat cry. Look at her. Isn't that so sad? She can't even show her face because she's hiding her tears. They did this. Anyway, sorry, she's so weird. Oh my god, yesterday, my sister, I wasn't home because I was out visiting a friend yesterday, but my sister came to my house to like drop off a key. And so she said to me that when she walked up to the front door, she could hear Snap screaming from inside the house. Like Shannon was outside and she could hear Snap screaming because Snap in her old age has gotten very loud. It actually makes me want to cry when I think about this. I think that she was either screaming at her water bowl or screaming because she couldn't find me because I wasn't home, which that part makes me feel very sad. But she does scream at water bowls sometimes. But she like, when I say scream, it's really loud and actually kind of upsetting to hear. Like this noise is, it's very shocking, okay? Well, Snap was screaming and Shanna could hear her from outside. So, yikes. It's very common. She's old and she can't hear. So a lot of older cats get very vocal. Like nothing's wrong with her. She's just loud, but it is very shocking to hear. if you're not used to it. Allie, Gabrielle, Carmelita, thank you for the subs. Sometimes she does it in the morning and it like wakes me up. Like I like jolt awake to this noise. Yeah. One of your cats was born deaf. You're used to the screaming? Yeah, you understand. I'm used to the screaming too. I think that it's just really surprising, like, if other people have not heard it before. It's very surprising for them as well. Yeah, anyway, poor Snappy. Oh, your cat is now vocal, like yowling for his sister? Really? That's so interesting how they act like that. Yeah, the yowling is a lot. It really is a lot. I'm looking at more of the crystal creation stuff, I think, again. I really don't know what I want to do with the rest of this room. I guess we have these. And those might not be so bad to use. Just so we have an excuse to use more stuff from the packs. I really wish that we had more of like a gallery wall sort of thing in either of these packs as well. There's not really that much art from these couple of packs. There's a couple things, but I want to have like the paranormal pack gallery wall. But I'm really committed to using the limited packs that we promised, you know? So I don't want to like split it up. Your cat is so talkative that you get concerned when she isn't yelling at you. That's really funny. No, I understand where you're coming from with that. I feel that way kind of about Snap too. Is she in here? No, she went downstairs. You would know if she was in here because she usually squeaks a little bit when she comes and sits in her chair. I'm trying to decide. Maybe I will use, oh no, maybe I will use the smaller archway again. Because then I can kind of scoot that over, and that's probably better because it gives you more walking space over there. We're doing base game in 2 packs, Shining. It's Crystal Creations, Realm of Magic, and the base game. So it's 2 packs and the base game total is what we were going for. Maybe I'll put these 2 next to each other. I don't know. No, there's not a gallery wall in Realm of Magic. I wish there was, because I would happily use that right now, but there's not one. I think I will put this here, because I want to put a pretty lamp on top of it. Oh, that's right. I was going to get my brooms. How did I forget that? Did we go out of debug? Stop. Oh, sorry. Testing cheats on bb.show hidden objects. Okay, I want to get the debug brooms from Realm of Magic. We have some really pretty ones. Like these kind of cool. What do you think would happen if I put like 2 of them that were slightly different next to each other on the wall? Does that kind of feel like it's a stylish accent, or does it seem weird? I honestly don't know. I'm gonna do the same thing in here though. Okay, they each have their own broom by the front door. Right? I think that's okay. Katana, Megs, Mary, thank you for the subs. Yeah, I wish that there was like a broomstick stand or something too. That would have been nice for Realm of Magic. I still feel like this room's feeling kind of empty to me. I just don't really know what else to put in here. Maybe we can look at some more of the crystal creation stuff. Once we get some more little things like inside of the cabinets and set up as decor, it should start coming together a bit more. Stereo? Oh, I guess that might be kind of cool to do. What can I put in here? Should I do like actual crystals? Maybe I could put one on that shelf. This is kind of a weird lamp. some jewelry just set out. Run onto the chess table. Yeah, I was thinking about that too, but I don't know if... Part of me kind of feels like the double rug thing is kind of ick to me. We kept talking about putting a shelf thing or like a table behind the couch, and I never actually went in and did that, so... That was the original idea, and then I got distracted. So we could put a table behind the couch, and that might be fine and help to take up some of the space. That might also bring in some more of the white that we want. And then I could put like a lamp on there, another, maybe like a wand on display, stuff like that. Oh no, let's get the wand display. Oh, you don't want to, okay. Does that go to the right height? Probably not. No, it's floating, okay. That's really great. We can put a pretty little, oh, that's the werewolves one, sorry. Let's get maybe like a simple wand in there. I guess we could probably put some crystals. I did spell that wrong. Ooh, Kyber crystals, crystal painting. Oh my goodness. That's what you really need. Is the crystal wand, or crystal broom, I mean. Oh, we could probably put a violin. That could be good too. In terms of crystals also, I'm thinking sort of like, where's Crystal Creations? Go away, base game. Crystal Creations has like some of these little sorts of things. I think I might want to get that and then have like a base game plant. Looks like it would be so heavy. Yeah, it probably would. That broom. It's very big, for sure. Maybe scoot that over just a bit more. Okay, that gives us like a little bit more decoration in the room. I mean, I guess it's magic, so it doesn't really matter if it's heavy, right? Because it'll fly anyway. Magic doesn't need to worry about the laws of physics or whatever, right? So it's fine. I also am really wishing that we had like a hanging plant or something. This is the problem. There are no hanging plants in these pack sets. And I really wish there was. The coffee table is Crystal Creations. I really like the Crystal Creations furniture. I'm planning on using almost all of it. Some of these things are gonna go in the basement, obviously, but yeah, I really enjoy the Crystal Creations furniture. Midnight oil lamp. What if I put that and like a little book on the... You left to pee and you came back to me saying magic doesn't have to abide by the laws of physics. Welcome back, Tilly. We're having some really serious discussions here, as you can see. It's really serious business that's going on in this chat. Maybe I'll change the colors to be like... Oh, that was a bit more yellow than I meant for it to be. French Cloudberry Vander and Clammy, thank you for the subs. Okay. Let me scoot those downward just a tiny bit too. I don't know if I like how this... That's a nice and cozy living room. Let's figure out the dining room again. I might use Realm of Magic wallpaper in here. I think that could be good. That's sort of a darker color than I was intending to use, but it's fine. Oh, Tilly, I'm glad. That's good. It feels good to get that kind of stuff done, I'm sure. You're on a roll. There we go. Use that again in a darker color. Now we gotta figure out a better rug color. I just can't bring myself to like that one. I'm really overthinking this. I'm really overthinking this. I do like how that looks. That's pretty. Comes in a pretty color like that. lilsimsie overthinking? Never. No, if there's one thing about me, it's that I never overthink and I'm perfectly reasonable in my decisions and fears and stuff. Do you think that using it in like that color is too much? It's definitely more blue than I was sort of imagining it being. You can't use that because it's like too big, and you can't size it down because the like glowing orbs stay. Do you see that? How you size it down but the orbs stay where they are? Ick. Oh, Juicy, I don't share my Goodreads publicly. I don't really want to be perceived in that way. I feel like I just kind of want to read my little books in peace and not have to form critical opinions and have people looking at my... I literally don't share with anyone. I literally have no one on there. Like it's completely nothing on Goodreads. It's 0 friends, just me. I just use it to mark down what books I've read. I don't really even use it for my own tracking. I have like my own spreadsheet that I use for that, so I'm sorry. I'm sorry, that's not what you want to hear probably, but Crystal Creations. I do like that Crystal Creations mirror. I know I used it in the other room, like just across the way, but it is nice. You have like 100+ friends on Goodreads. Do you really? Meanwhile, I don't give mine to anybody. That's really funny. No, I don't really use it though. Not like that, so it doesn't matter to me. Devin, Bree, and French, thank you for the subs. I'm reading the Once Upon a Broken Heart trilogy right now. I'm gonna finish the second book tonight. I'm close to being done with it. So that's what I'm up to these days. Clock. Let's get a... Oh wait, there's a clock over there. Is it weird to have a little wall clock and a grandfather clock? Maybe. Am I liking it? Everybody kind of told me that it was gonna be like the best thing I've ever read, was kind of how it was hyped to me by friends. And I wouldn't say I'm obsessed with it in that way, but I like it. You have 137 friends on Goodreads, but most are from when you first joined in 2011. That's hilarious. Yeah, I get it. Or the second book is better. Yeah, I definitely like the second book better than the first one so far. And I like them better than the first series for sure. The first series, I was like, this is weird vibes. So it's good that I'm liking these better than that. But anyway. Let's get some books. Maybe I'll put like a couple little base game decorative things in there too. Like some of these things. Okay. Bunny in yellow. I need to scoot the books over a bit more. Oh my gosh. Just ever so slightly. All right. That's not so bad. Maybe. And then we pick out a rug. The dragon wood statue. Oh, the wooden dragon statue might not be such a bad idea. I guess I hadn't really thought about that. Maybe I will use the little dragon wooden statue and then we can get like a plant too. You know what I wish we had is more little plants in the base game. Oh, it's rough out here, isn't it? Can I put that like kind of underneath the lamp? I don't know. It comes in purple. It looks kind of good from afar. Mild fire hazard. Yeah, it's like an LED light. It's fine. I love a fire hazard in The Sims. I'll do it on purpose even. I wish those things would actually catch fire. Oh no, this dragon statue, it's not actually in the, I mean, it's in the base game, but it's not really in the base game. It's a, you can carve this with the, it's a wood carving from the woodworking table. It's from Debug, but your sim can make it. So that's what that's from. Small and Han and Helian and Dev and Free, thank you for the subs too. Okay, maybe scoot that back where it was. Let's find the rug again that I've been sat here trying to decide if I want to use. Some people liked like these rugs. I wasn't really so sure on them. I would almost like to have some more color, but then I feel like it all looks weird with the blue. Oh, that's what you're thinking of is the pig statue. That makes sense, Christine. Yeah, that was from that update. It's easy to like get all these little items confused when you're not even looking at them, you know? You're just talking about it outright. It's like how I got Sims confused a second ago. It happens. Yeah, I agree that it's maybe too much with the floor. I want to have a rug though. I think the blue is the issue. Yeah, I agree, but I want to have something pretty. Do any of these come in like a nice navy color? No. It's never how you want it to be. That's actually not that bad. Uh-oh. Cute shirt? Oh, what? You mean this? I'm not so happy about them. Should I stream with my Sims merch from the video? Well, I have my Sims hat still. It's right here. I just didn't really think, like... for one, I feel like it gets kind of shadowy on my face when I have my Sims hat on. And then, like... I don't know. Is that too much? And I can't have my Sims earrings on and the hat. Or and the headphones, I mean. Simcognito. You've heard of incognito. Get ready for Simcognito. I'm lost. Oh no. I want to see if I can fix. I wrapped that around my headphones. Oops. How do you work? What did I do? Is it like this? Sorry everyone. Lilsimsie can't stream today. Oh god. You can see I've got all these random backs on my pins too, because I have these on my pin board, but I just found random backs so I could put them on my lanyard. I can't figure out how I had this before for it to not be like flipping backwards. Is that how it's kind of backwards on my neck, but that's fine. Okay, I'm ready to sim. This is from Sims, look at that, Sims Camp 2019. It was a credential from when they had the Discover University Early Access. Isn't that weird? That was a long time ago. They don't do in-person events anymore. Where'd my game go? Why can't you see it? Oh, please. I can't do this right now. There we go. I fixed it. I don't think I want to wear the hat. It feels very shadowy under there in a way that I don't like. No, it didn't crash. It didn't crash. It was just my OBS wasn't displaying it. It's fine. It was fine for me. It just wasn't fine for you. Okay, save game. Put it backward. The hat, it does actually have words on the back. It says Sool Sool on the back. So, I actually like this hat. Only problem is it's so like stark white that I feel like if you wear it out, it's gonna get so dirty so quick. You know? I also don't really wear hats out very often. Chris, thank you for the tier 3, 31 months. Oh my gosh. Celery and Marjo, thank you for the subs too. Can we see the hat on backwards? Oh, Well, hold on. I have to like fix the... I kind of like tightened it weird. There we go. Wait, I need to put my camera up so I can actually see myself. Hold on. Stay down. Oh my god, why did I cut my hair? I'm so stupid. It's fine. Oh. I don't really think that backwards hats and my hairline work. I feel really silly right now. I don't think I like it. It makes me feel weird. In general, I feel weird. Baseball hats look good on me. Thanks. #1 Sim stan right here. Lil Fratsy? Oh my god. I can't have that. I cannot have that identity being spread. lilsimsie was never in a fraternity, to be clear. Oh no. Oh my god, the fact that I cut my bangs like literally so bad. It actually, like this side is way worse than this side. Every time I put my headphones on, I'm like, you are so stupid for what you did, Kayla. I did such a bad job. Such a bad job. But I don't want to talk about it. It's fine. It'll grow out eventually. We're just not there yet. Kayla-sin? I can't even read it. Kayla-sin? Oh no. Look at who I'm getting associated with. I'm particularly Lord Farquaad today. Yesterday, when I was playing Fields of Mystria, I got given a recipe for berries and cream. And in my head, I didn't say anything about it out loud, but in my head I was like, I know I look like the berries and cream guy. I'm giving little lad. And now the game is telling me that too. I know that I look like berries and cream. Like, I know. But it's everywhere. It's everywhere. Anyway, it's fine. It'll grow out. It's gonna be okay. I don't think we need anything else in there. I think that room is fine too. Let's decorate this room a bit more. Oh god. Maybe keep the purple because I do like that purple a lot. That's really pretty. What is that? Who is that? Let me see if I can show you. Do you think if I play it out loud, it's gonna get me copywritten? Hold on. When I say berries and cream.
Run in place. Right to a little something. You look wonderful.
But do you see what I mean though? Like, you know, it's not a very good situation that we're in right now. It's actually really dire. I look like the berries and cream guy.
Now, sing the berries and cream song. Berries and
cream, berries and cream. I'm a little lad who loves berries and cream.
Up the octave, go for it.
Berries and cream, berries and cream. I'm a little lad who loves berries and cream. You know? I'm gonna turn that off now. I'm also gonna save my game real quick just in case. No, don't clip it. That was private for just me and my 3,000 closest friends. You can't be showing people that. I was looking for crystal creations. I'm just trying to decorate my little room. This is terrible. If I raise that up, will it be at the right height by default? Oh, actually, no, never mind. It's not. Okay. I can manage that though. 3,000 of my closest friends. Well, yeah. There's more people here than I thought. You know what? Sometimes, listen, I don't really like, when I'm streaming, I don't really feel aware of the fact that there's people watching. Like, obviously there are, and you're typing. So, like, I know that there's people watching. But I don't think that, like, the scale of it really, like, sinks in until you do something like that, and you're like, ah. That was maybe, like, too far. You know? But it's fine. It's fine. It's funny. It's funny. Okay. I'm also gonna get some of like these little things. I think it would be kind of cool. We might want to go, because you can't get it from debug, can you? I think that we might have to get like a sim that has the crystal skill and have them make us some of the decorative stuff. Because I don't think we can get it otherwise. But I want to put like some of the little things. I guess you could probably get it off the gallery, right? Crystal. Oh, these are all of the crystals, just regular crystals. That's not spelled right. Crystal Creations. I don't know. Oh, here we go. This person might have uploaded a bunch of them. Yeah, you can get the necklaces from debug, but even then they don't look very good. Yeah, look at this. They don't have all the colors. It stays like an empty color. If you get them off the gallery, they'll have the right colors. Okay. Oh, and they're small, so we can copy them. But see, I can use the purple color. That's good. Maybe I'll get one of those like right there. I guess at the end of the day, it's not really about colors, is it? It's like types of crystals, but it's fine. Yeah, Plumbite would help with gameplay, but is that like too sneaky for me to get a Plumbite? Nightlight, Emerald, Plumbite. I mean, that's a little bit on the sneaky side, surely. That's okay. It's okay. I'm not gonna play here, so it doesn't really matter, right? I like this blue one. Oh, I forgot about the other side. Oh my god, it never ends. There's always more to do. And maybe one more. Where's... Oh, these are the skulls. That's what I want. No, wrong place. Oops. Skulls? Yeah, we can put a magic wand on there. That'll be good. Yeah, that's just creepy enough. Okay, perfect. Let's get one of these wand holders. Oh no, it doesn't want to place itself at the right height. Is that fine? Like, can we deal with that? That's floating, but one lower... I guess that's... Oh, it's pretty bad. Probably better if it floats a tiny bit, right? Then we find a wand. I like that one. Maybe I'll get another one for the other side. I care like a little bit if things are floating, but to a certain extent, it's like, I can't be worrying this much because it's The Sims 4, like. Is it again, Tilly? 2 days in a row? Well, that's bad. Oh, you're right, it's magical. Oh, then it's fine if it floats. That's the spirit, chat. I actually made it float on purpose because it was magical. You know? Cucumber and Panthers and Ellie, thank you for the subs. I did just get rid of the shelf that I was using, so put that back. Okay. Let's put that over there. Maybe I can find one small little plant. I really wish I had more packs for this. Oh my goodness. It's okay. Oops. Love the fire hazard those candles are. It's fine. They're not gonna light them. They're just decorative. Don't worry about it. If we just say they're decorative, then it's fine, right? AO3 was down last night, so I read the 7-Year Slip in one sitting. Wait, worth it though. 7-Year Slip is a quick read and it's really good. Did you like it? I really enjoyed that book. I hope that you liked it too, Marissa, because then if not, I'll feel bad. I liked 7-Year Slip so much that I made Dan read it. And it's rare that I make him read things that I like, because most of the time I don't think he'll like them. But sometimes I'm like, you should try, like, just to see what you think. And I thought maybe you might like this one. And he did like 7-Year Slip. He's not a big, like, he doesn't read romance books, though. So, I made him read an Emily Henry book once, too. Made him read Beach Read. He reads, like, science fiction. Yikes. Will it make you sad? 7-Year Slip? No, I don't think so. It's fluffy. It's fluffy. I mean, well, there are, like, some heavy themes. Maybe look up trigger warnings. But the romance part is positive and, like, good. And it ends on a positive note. And it's, like, there's some emotional aspects, but, like, I find it nice to read those emotional things. There's no breakups or arguing. Really. Wait. No, you'll be fine, I think. Now I'm like, wait. I'm scared. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's emotional. It's emotional, though. It's called 7-Year Slip. It's like a light sort of fantasy romance, too, because the whole idea is that this apartment is magical, and it keeps slipping 7 years in time, so, like, sometimes she'll go back there, and it's 7 years ago in her apartment, and, like, there's this guy who's staying with her aunt in that apartment 7 years ago, and they're, like, falling in love, but it's 7 years ago, and then, like, they haven't found each other in the real timeline yet, and then they do, and then it's like, oh, cute, romance book. But I liked it. It was really good. I think it's kind of a fun, like, it's different with the idea behind it, you know? Yeah, I like Ashley Possum's books a lot. She also wrote a romance book. It's called A Novel Love Story that just came out this year, and in that one, the main character accidentally stumbles into the town from her, like, favorite book series, and, like, obviously loves it there because it's, like, this book series she loves is real, and, like, all the characters are real, and they're there in this town, and it's, like, a little small town kind of romance with these book characters that she loves so much. I liked that one, too. I actually liked that one less than 7-Year Slip, but I liked them both a lot. I read that one in one sitting on a plane. Anyway. That's a lot of romance book recommendations. I don't only read romance books, but Chad brought it up, not me. Somebody else brought it up first, I swear. Okay. I'm gonna put a broom in here. We'll act like it's a broom closet, like for literally cleaning. Except it's actually secret access into the basement. The pandemic made you switch to reading exclusively romance books. I read a lot of romance books. I would say I probably read like 40% romance books, sometimes more. Depends on the month, but I like to read a little romance book. It's fun. I read a lot of historical fiction too. But again, kind of depends on the month. Does the broom mean the Sims can't get to the basement? I would be very surprised if they couldn't get past that arrow. I mean, I can test it. No, they're fine. Proof. Got right past. Okay, let's think about how we want to do this. I think I want it to be a little bit darker in this basement because this is going to be the room where the cauldron is and stuff. Where did you go, Realm of Magic? Yeah, let's make it kind of dark. I like the vibes of it like that. I haven't ever read ACOTAR, no, Simmer. I don't actually read that much fantasy stuff. I do sometimes, but I'm not really a huge romantasy reader. A lot of the books that are like really popular right now with romantasy stuff on TikTok, I haven't read. I've read some, but okay. Let me get a cauldron. That's the spirit, and I want it to be purple. Love that. Perfect. Maybe we get some little plants to put hanging above that. And then maybe we get like, oh, I don't know. I guess we're gonna want to get the crystal stuff in here too. I'm gonna try and use like the Crystal Creations table. Where is it? I can't find Crystal Creations. There we go. I want to put like, basically this is a workshop for all the things. I already read Daydream actually, Emma. I read it the other day. I read Icebreaker because it was so popular on TikTok. Honestly, massive waste of my time. Then I read Wildflower, the second book in the series. I thought that was less of a waste of my time. And Daydream, shockingly, the third one, I read it, I know, I just said it was a waste of time, but I read the third one. I thought it was the best one that she's written so far. So I was pleasantly surprised by that book, actually. I liked it. For what it was, at least. But yeah, Icebreaker is like a hockey romance, but it's terrible. That book made me so mad. Anyway. No, I haven't read any Colleen Hoover books, Aubrey. Icebreaker was wild. Can I tell you two things? One is a spoiler from the epilogue, but it's a romance book, so we don't get together. In the epilogue, if you don't want to hear, mute for 30 seconds, okay? In the epilogue of Icebreaker, basically the whole point is the main character is this like really, really talented figure skater. Like gonna go to the Olympics, really talented figure skater. Her whole dream is to be an Olympic figure skater. And she doesn't want kids. It's like a plot point that she doesn't want kids. Like maybe she'll adopt, but she doesn't want kids. In the epilogue, she's pregnant and no longer figure skating. I'm sorry. I thought that your whole life goal was the opposite. And I know people can change their minds. Like, that's good and fine. I'm happy for you. But, like, this is a book. And in the book, you, on the page, said the opposite was her goal. So that kind of icked me out a little bit. Also, at one point, she almost dies because she falls through the ice. She's, like, skating on a lake, and she literally almost dies. She's, like, in the hospital. So, anyway, it was wild. It was wild. But yeah, I don't know. I don't, like, I'm not against people having kids in romance books and stuff. It's just weird when, like, the whole book she's been saying one thing and then it changes in the epilogue. Like, if they hadn't said anything about it in the book, I wouldn't have felt like it was weird. But because she talked about not wanting that and then it happened, I was like, well, this is just kind of, it feels like you've, like, gotten, I don't know, like it was just bad how it ended, and I wish that it wasn't like that for her, you know. But anyway, yeah, and there's no development about her changing her mind either. It just happens. Like, it cuts to her literally being pregnant in the epilogue, and there's no like discussion about a mind change, really. At least I don't remember there being. I read it like 6 months ago or something, but yeah, I just didn't like that that it happened like that. Okay, I do like how this looks though. This is cool. Maybe we get some of these little crystal pictures. Pretty, very cute. The pawn made you DNF it, really? I very rarely DNF books. I usually just power through and finish them. That's probably a bad character, that's a character flaw, but sometimes you just gotta know what's gonna happen, you know? How about we get some little tools and then some more of the crystal things? It's really dark in here. I know I said that earlier, but now I'm like making this and I'm kind of disappointed in my own decisions. I'm sure it'll be fine. When they say DNF, they mean did not finish a book. Like, you know, giving up on it because you know you won't like it. Marsha, Lori, and Halsey, Tony, thank you for the subs. Okay. Maybe... Oh, we could get some more of these little lamps. That would probably help us too. Cute. That seems fine to me. Maybe I get a little rug. That also seems good. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know about the placement of this. You used to never DNF, but you value your time more these days. Yeah, I get that. I get that. I think that's kind of how I started too. But I think it's also rare that I don't know. I was gonna say that I pick up a book that I think I'll DNF, but nobody picks up a book that they're gonna DNF on purpose. I can't speak that they think they're gonna DNF. But I don't know. I think that like these days, I almost like, and this is unhealthy perhaps, but when I'm like kind of disliking a book, it almost makes me want to get through it more because I'm like, are you gonna fix this, or am I just gonna rant about it when it's over? And I do rant about things a lot to Dan, so maybe I like it. But I understand the like no time to keep reading a bad book. Most people are in that boat. You love hate reading? Yeah, you're like me in that way, I think. No, I don't like that. Nothing wrong with being curious. See? There you go. Reframe it. It's curiosity. You read 4 books at once. I will usually only read 1 book at once. Sometimes I'm reading like a fiction and a nonfiction book at the same time. But I don't usually read more than 1 fiction book at once. It's easy for me to read like a nonfiction at the same time because it's like I can separate them in my mind very easily, and I like pick them up for different reasons. But if I try and read like a second fiction book, I'm gonna like just I don't know, I like power through one instead of reading another one. So I wanted to get like a shelf to put crystals and like potions on, but I can't decide what I want to use. I think I might get some more of the Crystal Creations shelving because they have some nice, like this kind of thing I think would be good because we can just put like actual crystals in it. And I think we need some of that in here. Yeah, I'm the same way. I kind of end up neglecting one of them if I'm trying to read more than one thing at once. Because I get very, very invested in one of them. Potions. I'll just put them inside of this cabinet. That's cool. I like how that looks. Am I gonna play a sim in this house? Probably not. I don't typically play in the houses that we build on stream. Mostly just building them for fun. Okay. Nice. Logical, Infant, Marsha, and Lauren, and Halsey, thank you for the subs. I think that room could probably be done. I want to leave space. I think most people probably have that experience, Delaney. I've been really trying this year to put my phone down and pick up my Kindle instead. I've been like trying to make a conscious effort. Admittedly, it doesn't always work, but I do read every night before bed. I will not go to bed without reading. So that helps. I've read actually 69 books this year. I was pretty thrilled about that. I'm not gonna lie. when I crossed off number 69 the other day, I was like, but I've been reading a lot this year because I've been trying to read every night before bed on purpose. But saw my IG story. Yeah, I put it on Instagram because I was so thrilled with that silly little number. Oh, your friend did a challenge where she read her screen time from the week before. That's actually really smart. I think I would struggle with that, to be honest. Yeah, I'm really trying to pick up my phone less, though. Well, some people just have more time for reading. PK is the thing. If you work full-time, like with a normal job, it'd be hard for you to pick up books that often. And also, people that read a lot usually just watch TV less than other people. Maybe they don't have kids. You know, there's lots of reasons that you might read less. Or read more, or whatever it is. Some people just have more time. And some people read quick. Some people read graphic novels that are like quicker to tick off books. It just kind of depends. Don't worry about how many books other people are reading. It doesn't matter. Don't let it get to you. Because you might read you might have read one book last month, but it could have been like a long book and somebody else read 10, but they were all short books. And it's like, you can't really worry about what somebody else is doing, you know? Oh yeah, and that's the thing. If you're like in school, when I was in college, I didn't read anything for fun. Literally anything, because I have a history degree. So the reading I was doing was kind of boring most of the time, but a lot of nonfiction history reading for school. And I was like, I don't want to read after this. Like, I read all day. I don't want to read more right now, you know? Yeah, it definitely kind of kills your vibe for reading, having to read all that stuff for school. The only books you read in college for fun were the Twilight books. Classic. I read a little bit for fun during my degree, but I don't remember what books they were, to be honest. I couldn't tell you, like, oh, it was this and this and this. Something. I did a little bit of rereading in college as well, where I was like, I reread The Hunger Games in college, and I think maybe that was more palatable to me, to read a thing that I had already read after I was reading, like, all this stuff for school. So yeah, that's actually a good way to get back into reading, too. Read a thing that you already like. It's fun to reread stuff. Okay, that's all the downstairs. Oh, let's do the porch, actually. I almost forgot about that part. Yeah, lean into things you like. Exactly. I don't know if I like that. Can't tell. I'm gonna put some pretty planters, though. Read so much fanfic in high school, it was ungodly. Yeah, I used to read a lot of fanfiction too in high school. I haven't read fanfiction in a long time, to be honest. I kind of fell out of it a little bit. A lot of my friends read a lot of fanfiction, but I haven't read it in a long time. High school and honestly middle school too. Universal experience though, right? I shouldn't have been reading most of that stuff. But I haven't read much fanfiction in a long time. Can that come in purple? Everything's kind of purple outside. I think I want to stick to that. Maybe I'll do a chess table. I know I have one already, but I just love a chess table. They're so good to have in The Sims, and they take up nice space. And we don't have, like, rocking chairs in the base game that I can use, so I'll stick to this. Okay. Yeah, we're playing with just the base game, Realm of Magic, and Crystal Creations Cozy, so we can't put a rocking chair out here because we don't have one from those packs, which does sort of complicate things. Woodworking? I don't know. I kind of feel like the woodworking table, that might have been cute in the basement, but do you think the woodworking would be... Maybe I could put a woodworking table, but I'll stick to it being in the basement like I said. And I'll put it down here. I don't really want to put it on the porch. Yeah, that seems good to me. All right, what about like, oh, I don't know what could put on this area. We didn't get a rocking chair in the rewards, no, Jean. We got a mini fridge and like a dartboard and stuff, but not a rocking chair. We have a crystal charger outside. Yeah, Cozy, it's right here. I might just do plants again in the back. Oh, I should save. Ooh, yikes, good call. Can you believe it's been 2 hours? We've barely even furnished the house. Granted, I'm being kind of slow because I'm ranting and chatting too much. Too much. Maybe we could put a bench. Maybe I'll do some pots and then we could get a bench next to it. And that would be kind of cute. We did have a berries and cream intermission. Christine, you can't go around telling people that. That's a secret. Christine! You know when you think your mods are your friends? They're not. That's an important distinction. I think, here's the key. The mods are your friend, chat. They're not my friend. That's the difference. Okay. I like those purple things, though. That's really pretty, actually. I swear, Christine must have, like, a bookmarks folder on her computer of, like, a bunch of embarrassing clips of me. I shouldn't bring it up. She's always, like, so quick. She, like, if something gets brought up and she's like, here's a clip. Here. You want to see? Instant. Terrible. It's terrible. Okay, I think I will use this wallpaper again. Because I do like this one. We'll put that upstairs in the hallway. And then, I think for the most part, I don't want to put too much in the hallway. This time you still had it saved as your last copied thing. That's so funny. Don't talk about that part. Gravedigger, you leave Prune out of this. What? Who's that? Watch. Give her like 2 more seconds. It'll be in the chat. I like that. That's pretty. Okay. Maybe I will scoot this to be... Oh, actually, leave it there. Oh, we were gonna make that into a crystal room. I guess it doesn't need to be. Maybe that can be the nursery then, because it's the smallest room. And then we can have a kid's room, and then the primary bedroom. I feel like that seems good. Layout-wise? Okay. Nath and Star Crew and Gomez, thank you for the subs. Maybe we look at Crystal Creations again. I really like all of the clutter from Crystal Creations. It's pretty. Why do we have a random jewelry box, you say? I don't know. They just do. I'm gonna have to alt place all of this. Small broom for the kids, maybe? I guess we could have done that. I saw people suggesting that before, but I wasn't sure if it was like too much to size one down. That might be kind of cool to do. Oh, I guess you need to get scooted backwards. That's nice. Okay. What should the baby have? I'm not really sure yet. Let's look at Realm of Magic more. Maybe the baby can have like the pretty green color scheme that we've been talking about. Maybe? Oh no, thank you for the 20 months. I remember. It's so good to meet you back then. And Star, thank you for the resub too. Baby would like some windows. The baby has a window. The baby can't have windows on this wall though, because we tried and they look bad. We went through a lot. The last time we played this on Friday, I'm serious. The outside window situation on that tower, don't even make me get into it. Don't even get me started basically about that. It was a lot, that whole situation. So they have one window. But it's good because the baby will be able to sleep better this way. Or something. I don't know. Window seat? Maybe. Does the baby need a window seat? I don't really know how to decorate this room for the baby. In all honesty, that's terrible for a baby too. Trying to do a window seat with like what we have in the base game always makes me just feel sad. We also don't have a rocking chair or anything. We just have like actual chairs, but changing table, that's not base game either. That's the thing. Very limited in terms of like baby furniture in the base game. El Grace and Riv and Nath, thank you for the subs. Oh, here's what we could do. I can put the curtain farther over. Because I feel like that kind of helps to make it feel like the window's a bit bigger than it is. Perhaps. Yeah, the love seat from the crystal pack is pretty small, isn't it? I want to have the curtain still, is the problem. Play tent, that's Dream Home Decorator. That's the thing. I feel like everything that is good for babies is from a pack. And a pack that we're not using, to make matters worse. Sometimes, like back in the day, we always used to make fake changing tables on the dresser. I'll probably put a couple little decorative things like that for the baby on the dresser, but I'm not gonna be able to do like a proper changing table. And no, they never did post anything about the Sims birthday. Still to this day. I do like that. Where I want to get this thing. I love this thing. Maybe I'll put a little plant next to it. I'm still kind of holding out hope. Maybe I'm being ridiculous, but I'm still kind of holding out hope that there might be something, because there will be a patch this month. There is a patch every month, and they've already confirmed there will be a patch because they've posted the laundry list. So I'm still kind of holding out hope that this patch that we speak of will have something. I'm like really crossing my fingers that it's probably going to be in like 2 weeks, because they tend to post the laundry list like around that cadence. I'm still kind of hoping that maybe just maybe there will be something good free content wise in that patch, but we'll see. At the very least, we get some bug fixes. Yay. Jack, thanks for the 2 months. Okay, maybe we could put like sorry for yawning. Uh-oh. I was gonna say maybe I could put the giraffe. Yeah, I'm really surprised that they didn't post about it. Really, really surprised they didn't post about it. I bet there was probably a conversation of like, if we're not doing an update this week, should we post about it? And then everybody was probably like, no, let's not post about it because we're not doing an update right now. So we'll just wait. But I think that is a regrettable decision because it makes it seem like they either forgot or don't care about the update. And I don't think that's, or about the, not the update. I wish, well, they seem to have forgotten about the update that we all want. But it makes it seem like they forgot about the anniversary. And when you've got all of these people that are massive fans of the franchise, and there's not like an acknowledgement in the slightest, 10 years is a big deal. You know? It's just kind of weird to have it celebrate a milestone like that and then have there not be a proper acknowledgement. There were bugs in this update that were also in the previous one. Well, I mean, when you compare the laundry list, the thing is, Sarah, The laundry list is not like a, this is everything coming in the update. The laundry list is, this is what we hope's gonna come in the update if we have time. So they might not be able to achieve all of those things by the update. So if there's repeats from the last laundry list, that doesn't surprise me that much because they probably wanted to get it in the last one, but they couldn't get it in time. You know, it's like we hope to fix these things, but we can't guarantee we will by then. You know? It's kind of confusing though. Yeah, like the list, it's never gonna, it probably just keeps getting longer and longer, but anyway. Could hang a curtain behind the baby bed. We probably could put a curtain over there and just pretend that it's closed. But even then, I feel like it's kind of weird. I hope they would get a party or something. I hope they could celebrate a little bit at work. I really hope so after all of this. Let's see, Realm of Magic. I want to pick the single bed. That's kind of what I was talking about in my video today too, is I was basically like, look, the anniversary was actually yesterday, but it was a holiday. I'm not mad they didn't post anything yesterday. I'm not over here begging them to make somebody work on the holiday to post about it, you know, like, and that's why there probably wasn't an update today, because again, there was a holiday yesterday, so I'm not surprised there wasn't an update today. I just wish that they could have, like, said that. And like told us, hey, it's not today, but it'll be so-and-so this time. Then I would feel good about it. I like that purple. I think that's really pretty. Yeah, Jesse, I saw a lot of people saying that about like a scheduled post, but even then, I still think that like if a post was scheduled, there's still like almost an obligation on behalf of whoever's running the socials to still check it. Cause like if you schedule a big deal post like that, look at how the community responded today to the laundry list. Everybody's really mad at them. If they posted something yesterday, even if it had been scheduled, like somebody is still gonna want to monitor it, you know? They're gonna want to make sure it went live on time. They're gonna want to monitor the replies at least at first, and then it's not a holiday for them. And it was literally Labor Day yesterday, you know? So those people deserve to like actually have the day off. I agree with that and I respect that, you know? Like with a corporate account, you can't really just like schedule it and walk away as much as you can with like a personal account, especially for a big deal sort of post like this. But yeah, they're gonna check with that kind of thing. Yeah, and it wasn't Labor Day in the UK, so it's confusing. I know. It's confusing. But it was a holiday here, so could have posted today. Well, I agree. That's what I've been trying to say this whole time, is that I wish they had posted today. And I don't really understand why they didn't, but who knows? Oh, was it a bank holiday yesterday in the UK? Oh, that's good. I did not know. I'll admit, I don't know when the UK's bank holidays are that well. How would I? I'm from Florida. Labor Day is the 1st of May in Germany. Yeah, I saw other people saying that too. I've seen people talk about that. It's one of those things you kind of forget might be different in different places, you know? I think that's a cute room. Dan doesn't keep you updated on UK bank holidays? Well, I don't even think that Dan thinks about UK bank holidays, to be honest. Yesterday wasn't a bank holiday? Oh. Yeah, I remember that there was, I'm pretty sure, a bank holiday the week I left the UK or something. Maybe like last week. Maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? Who knows? When they say bank holiday, Hannah, they're usually talking about like a national holiday. Like Labor Day here, they would probably call it a bank holiday in the UK. One of many. Like a holiday when maybe the banks might be closed. You know, like schools, a lot of offices are closed, that sort of thing. They call them bank holidays though. They don't use that term in the US. They're different in different places in the UK. Are they? That's very confusing. But yeah, it's like important holiday. I mean, we have stuff like that too, national holidays, like a President's Day kind of situation, but you know, the banks are closed, bank holiday. I think maybe I will use the purple in here again. I love that purple stuff. A federal holiday. There you go. It's what we might call it instead. There's sometimes bank holidays for different saints. Oh, really? Oh, Church of England vibes. Interesting. I didn't know that. I don't know how they work for you. I don't know how they work for you. You didn't get the August one in Scotland? Interesting. Well, we're gonna need to research and compare all of the UK bank holidays and make a calendar of the different ones in different places. Yeah, Dan could probably explain it better, but I don't know. We've got the gist of it, right? This is serious, really important. I can't decide how many other toys I want to put in here. I actually honestly don't think that Dan would be an expert on this matter. I'm going to be honest. I think if I called him and asked him to explain, he'd probably fumble it so bad. I think I probably could explain it better than him. That's not meant to be a dig at him, but it kind of is. Like, I don't know. Sometimes he doesn't, like, explain things very well. So... He would say it's a day off work and that's all. Yeah, probably, to be honest. I'm sorry. I'm being really mean to him for no reason. Should I call him? He might not answer. We're gonna find out. Dan.
Yeah?
What's a bank holiday?
What?
What's a bank holiday?
It's like a, it's just, the banks are shut. I don't know.
Can you explain why though? Like, what is it?
I don't know.
They were asking me.
Your mic is wrong, by the way. So
oh, on Discord?
Yeah.
Oh. Anyway, I was explaining how people were asking, and I was just explaining, and then they're like, ask Dan, and I was like, I don't think he's gonna do a good job explaining, and then he didn't.
I don't know. I don't know the specifics of a bank holiday.
They were like, he's gonna say it's a day off work, I don't know, and then you basically did.
That is basically what I said. And
anyway,
I stand by it.
Thanks, Dan, bye.
Okay, bye.
You ask a British person, you still get nothing. Pink. Let's do that one. That seems good, right? Maybe I can put this, like... I guess I can scoot that over more. Put this over here. Yeah, I like this room so far. He usually streams on a day like today, but he's not live right now. I think he wasn't feeling like 100% earlier, so he decided not to stream. Okay, I'll use this too. Last I heard, he was maybe gonna not stream, and then he obviously did not stream. So he's celebrating the bank holiday. He's having a bank holiday today, so he's not live. That's really funny. Hi, Brew. Oh my goodness. How are you doing? How's today been so far? Oh, you'd put the dragon Blarfy? I mean, I have the unicorn one. Is the unicorn one not as good as the dragon one? I don't know. Let me steal these guys again. Couple of you. Maybe a gnome in the kids' room. Oh, that might be kind of cute. I think there's a dragon and a dinosaur. Moyo, now I'm gonna have to look, aren't I? Are any of the base game gnomes good enough for this? I don't know. Oh, I guess this one might be kind of cute. Let's see. So we have Drago and Dino. I mean, it kind of looks both of... Actually, I would say that's a dinosaur and that's more of a dragon, but that one's dino. The team at Kinder made simultaneously produce a giant stuffed dragon and a giant stuffed dinosaur. We often got them confused. Here's one of them. The dragon looks like a dragon. That's the joke. It says it there in the description. So there you go. I've actually never read that. In all my years, I've never actually read the description of them being switched. It makes sense now. That's kind of cute, actually. I like that. Classic Sims team. Doing something silly like that. Okay, I would like to get maybe like... Oh, actually, I kind of like that color. I don't know if that really works, though. Is that one better for this room? Maybe. The people have really been wanting a broom size down. I still feel a bit weird about sizing down a broom because I'm kind of worried about making it like... I don't know, I guess I just kind of don't want to accidentally make one that is less functional. Maybe they have a collection of 3 brooms. Because the kid's going to be magic too. So they're going to want to have options. Oh no, you're fine, Found a Star. I didn't mean just you. I kind of meant in general because it's been brought up a lot. Okay, Realm of Magic again. Realm of Magic. Where did you go? I'm in the wrong place. There we go. You can't really use the curtains even if you want to. So that's great. Just lovely. I can get a dresser. I guess Realm of Magic does have these things. I just don't really ever know if I like them that much. You know what I mean by these? Like, with them not having any nightstands with, like, drawers. They're just a circle. Oh, sorry. I was going to complain, but it does come in the same color. I was about to complain so much. But false alarm. It's fine, actually. I was going to be like, it doesn't come in the light wood color. It does. It's right there. It's literally right there. Okay. How about these again? Or, well, there's actually like that crystal lamp from Realm of Magic. I just never know if that's good or not. Maybe that's better to go like on the dresser instead of on both the nightstands. Right? Is this color even fine? I don't know. I don't know. Amy, Natalie, thank you for the subs. Yeah, we need to get more curtains. Maybe I'll use the ones from down here. Well, I guess that helps to bring in some more of the lighter colors. And then we can get perhaps a pretty mirror. Maybe a lilac. What, for the rug? That's the thing. There's not, like... The color situation is not very good. We could probably use this for the curtain, though. And that might be okay. Oh my gosh. I think I'm really overthinking this space. I think I'm really, really overthinking it. Ew, 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 ew. Okay, sorry. Don't like that either. What about you? I guess that's fine. It has like that dark blue. We need some more plants. The house is just for a couple of magical crystal crafters, if you will. So we're using a lot of crystal creations and Realm of Magic. In fact, only crystal creations and Realm of Magic in this house. And it's been fun, except we're kind of struggling now with some of the decor because we don't have all of the things that I kind of desire, so. Okay, I want to see if I can get another one of those crystals. I kind of liked the skulls. Nope, wrong place. I might use it again. No, Jay, I'm so sorry to tell you there was not an update today. Unfortunately. We all really, really, really hoped there would be, but there was not a Sims update today. You think the Crystal Creations dark blue wallpaper? I mean, we could use that again. We used it in the room downstairs. I think part of me was kind of worried that it would be too much pattern to have that wallpaper and the florals. Because I kind of want the florals to be the highlight of the room. And I think that this makes the florals not a highlight anymore. Do they have a broom closet specifically? Kind of, Brew. I mean, it actually is like where the ladder is to get into the basement, but I'm trying to say it's a broom closet. Like if you open the door by accident, it's supposed to be a secret, but if you happen to get in there, it's supposed to be like a surprise secret room. Anyway, scoot over there. We need some more stuff on this wall. Maybe a bookshelf or something? Oh, it would have been nice if I could have had the big bookshelf. Uh-oh, color's bad. Oh, it does come in blue though. Oh. Do you think that's fine? They can definitely still get past that. Maybe I can put a broom. Again? I mean, I don't think the house is inherently dark on the inside though, Funzy. I saw someone else say that. They're like, it's maybe too bright in there. But I don't know if it needs to feel dark on the inside, just because we've been like, what is this one called? Zoomer. Crystal Zoomer. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's kind of okay if it has like some light colors, because a lot of the house is light in color scheme. I do actually like how that looks. I feel like it has a way more like red and brownish color scheme in these rooms, and then it kind of gets like less and less upstairs, but I don't know. Purple should be brought out more. I agree, Galactic, but there's nothing. This is the thing. Like, there's not options. It's easy to say that, and then you start using it, it's like, well, this wallpaper is like brown, and that makes me feel kind of sad. I don't know. Maybe it's fine and I'm overthinking it, but we need more purple. We need more like lilac stuff in this game. Fairy JJ, Messiah, thank you for the subs. It might be fine. This has more of like a blue toned purple. And this is not a blue toned purple. So that kind of bothers me. But maybe, again, maybe it's fine. No, Brew. Realm of Magic does not have purple accents. Trust me, we're using everything from that pack. We've been using it the entire time. Nothing comes in purple. Oh, you mean crystal. Yeah, the crystal pack also doesn't really have any purple. The most purpley color, this kind of has that like bluey toned color, but obviously that's a couch. We don't need a couch. So that's everything from the pack. I wonder if I could put like a little shelf above each nightstand and we could put like a crystal on it or something. Crystal pack has no purple? No, not really. That's the most you're gonna get. Heartbreaking, isn't it? It's actually kind of messed up of them when you think about it. I don't mean to rehash your pain, but sheesh, Sims 4. No, I'm glad that you're on the same page as me, Brew. It actually, it's helpful to talk to someone who understands. I think it's okay like this. I think it's fine. Do you all hate it? Is that why we're like throwing out other ideas, or is it okay? They should make another pastel kit. The Pastel Pop kit is good, but obviously the Pastel Pop kit has a heavy focus on pop, you know? And it being kind of like, I know that saying pastel and vibrant in the same sentence is kind of weird, but you know what I mean by that though, right? Like the Pastel Pop kit has a lot of pastel and a lot of bright colors, whereas I don't really always want it to be so patterned. I just want some like simple pastels. Nothing needs to be as much as that. It's like pastel but busy. And I want pastel but subdued sometimes. And I love the Pastel Pop kit. It's one of my favorites, but still. For certain things like this, Pastel Pop won't work. Pastel Quiet. There you go. We've got, you've heard of Pastel Pop. Get ready for Pastel Quiet. That's what we need. I would love to use this somewhere. That I think is pretty. This is clipping. Nursery pack with pastels. I would love that. I think that they could totally get away with a nursery themed kit and also a baby themed cast kit. I think it would be kind of cool if they did, because they always do like a cast kit and a build kit at the same time, at least usually. I think if they had like an infant create a sim kit and then a nursery bedroom kit and it was like a dual release, I would love that. I think that would be so cool. I feel like people might be mad about that if it's like, you know, 2-pack, same theme, not a stuff pack kind of thing, but I would like that. We also had the toddler stuff pack, so I wouldn't be mad about having an infant stuff pack more so. I don't really see them doing that as much, just because they've kind of been, the stuff packs have been so few and far between, but I guess they've kind of started them back up again, so maybe not. Who knows? Chris, thank you for the gifted subs. Thank you so much. Oh, that would be cool, Brew, if they did a collab pack with like some simmers who are parents and like got their feedback on what the pack should include. That's actually a good idea for the kind of person they could get to help with the kit, because they've had a lot of inspo, like simmer inspo behind kits and stuff. That's a good idea, and a lot of simmers are parents, obviously. Half of them are here right now. So, what was I looking for? A telescope? I think so. Oh, the other telescope is werewolves, right? Dang, I would have used that, but I don't think I should use a werewolves telescope. Limited pack build and whatnot. Yeah, it'd be cool to have things for elders too. That's high on my list of things that I want to see them add to The Sims 4 for sure. I would love like a full elder themed pack. Granted, we did get some things in Get Together, or Growing Together, sorry. We got like the power walk thing around the new world, and we got some clothing that I think maybe works, but it'd be nice to have even more. We're kind of lacking in that department, so. Didn't a guru drop a hint in my chat once about elders dying? Wait! I literally forgot that SimGuru Ninja said that. Hold on. You combine... What did he say? I'm literally looking at Ninja's chat. Wait. Because Ninja put that kind of suspicious thing in chat about... Hold on. Sims 4 death... I swear that, I think Sims Community made an article about it. I'm scrolling so I can find it. But don't worry, elders will die better soon, is the direct quote. He said, but don't worry, elders will die better soon. You know, I'm not one to fall for pack leaks so much, but with the pack leak from yesterday being called, all it is a title. It's just called Life and Death or something. And then you combine what Ninja put in my chat. Maybe it is not fake. maybe it is real. I forgot Ninja said that. Maybe it is funerals for real. Because I would love that. I'm glad you mentioned that because I forgot Ninja said that. Interesting. I wonder if the title is real because sometimes with leaks, just to give an example, like didn't Eco Lifestyle, wasn't it called Eco Living in a leak at one point too? It's like, and that's only a slight difference, but I think that there's a little bit of like, maybe the name is an old name that got sent with the original listing. Maybe it's like a translation difference where it's subtle enough. If they got like a leak of a translated version and then you went direct translate it to English, it's a little bit different. So sometimes the title might be a little bit different. It might not be the same, but, I don't know. Very interesting. Very interesting. Stop, Copper. That would be so cool. I doubt they would do that. But a Grim career? Like you're like an active career to play as the Grim Reaper? No, I bet it... I don't know. Maybe it is an elder pack. Calling it life and death and it being about old people is wild. I bet it will have funerals though. Sims 4 My Funeral Stories. That was an option at one point in a survey, wasn't it? A long time ago, the Grim Reaper career. They've done a lot of that, like surveys a long, long time ago. Maybe I can find a Grim Reaper career Sims 4 survey. Oh, was that one of the options for the Nifty Knitting poll? Was that really part of it? This person on Reddit says, I still want that Grim Reaper career. This is 2 years ago. I'll never forget the community was given the option between getting a Grim Reaper career and a knitting stuff pack, and the community chose knitting. Knitting or death, and we picked knitting. I still like the knitting pack though. If they made a death pack, I hope it would come with like multiple new Sims deaths too. The Sims 4 Life and Death, it's like multiple woohoos, life pack, life, and death, multiple death types. maybe it's my dream come true, perhaps. Sims 4 Deathstruck, stop. Or more stuff for ghosts. That would actually be really cool too if they expanded upon how ghosts work. I don't want to get too ahead of myself also, because like, I usually, every time I'm like, I don't care about leaks, I won't think about leaks, and then I spiral. So here I am again. But this leaking now, it makes me think that it might come out in October, like around Halloween, with it being like death themed and leaking this early. Because in my head, I was like expecting there to be an expansion pack around November, because they usually release them like closer to the holidays, I think. But with it leaking so soon, means that it's probably closer to coming out at least. And then it also being kind of like, ooh, death. Like maybe it will come out in October. October 31st is a Thursday. Is Halloween a Thursday? Do you think they would actually release it on a holiday though? It's only Halloween. Oh, maybe it's a game pack. Oh no, but the leak said it's an expansion pack, didn't it? The Instant Gaming leak said expansion pack. Halloween isn't a bank holiday. Halloween's not a bank holiday, you're right. What other, let me look at my own schedule. I mean, that's a full 2 months away. So that makes sense. Oh my God. If they drop a trailer when I'm at TwitchCon again, I swear, the thought of there being I go to 2 conventions a year. TwitchCon is at the end of September. There's literally no shot. There's no way. If it comes out in the end of October and they release the trailer a month early, there's no way. No. Maybe it'll come out when I get back. Because I'm going to be at TwitchCon. It's like the 21st and 22nd. That's early, right? How is that possible? There's 2 TwitchCons TwitchCons this year. I went to both. And imagine they drop a trailer at both TwitchCons. There's just no way, like... Yeah, that makes sense, Donnie, if you think it comes out like mid-October, because then if it comes out mid-October, it like capitalizes more on like the Halloween season, because you can use it like leading up to Halloween. Watch it comes out like next year, and it's like a super early leak, and we're just speculating so bad. This is why you shouldn't speculate, because you get your hopes up. There's just no way. I don't think the trailer will come out when I'm gone. I'm crossing my fingers that it comes out like the day I get back. Do trailers usually come out on Thursdays? Maybe it'll come out like on the Thursday the 26th or something. Maybe the trailer drops in like the beginning of October. I don't know. Ninja was basically telling us to speculate. Yeah, seriously. I can show you the leak. It's not a very big leak. It literally is like a listing from Instant Gaming. Basically, these people would have heard about the release date through probably nefarious ways, and then posted or heard about a release coming, seen some sort of behind the scenes thing, posted an obviously fake photo. It's just a picture of the Grim Reaper and a custom made life and death logo. There's no release date. And they just post it early. This is how leaks always happen in the Sims community. It's almost always Instant Gaming too. But they're like trying to tell you, hey, get notified about pre-orders opening, and like they're trying to get attention to their website by leaking this stuff. So the title might not be real. We don't know when it's gonna come out. But usually when these leaks start happening, it means that the pack is like relatively soon to come out. Was there a leak about horses? Oh, Steam. Oh, that was maybe a bigger leak. I want like an intro leak. I can't remember. Everything leaks though. Can they not get in trouble for that? What, Instant Gaming? Well, the thing about Instant Gaming is they're not an official, like, they're not an authorized retailer, is what EA will say. I don't know. They probably could pursue action against them somehow. But I think like they operate in more of a gray area. I think they probably can't find who's responsible for it as much, for like who told Instant Gaming, you know. It'd be different because like one time I think Xbox leaked it once, and that's a bigger deal because there's more of like a relationship there. They probably felt real bad about that. But when it's Instant Gaming, I don't know if they'll. I don't think Instant Gaming is like dodgy, Small Cactus. I think of it as being kind of like CD keys. I've never had a problem on CD keys, but I've never bought anything from Instant Gaming. Was For Rent shown early? I mean, this happens to all of them. And that's true. With the Xbox one, the difference with that is Xbox was an accident. This was not an accident. But I don't know how Instant Gaming finds out. I don't know how it works. I don't know, like, how they hear about these things. No, the leak from a Target worker was fake. Someone pretended to be a Target worker and said, like, hey, I work at Target and I can see this behind the scenes. And that was the fake farming pack before Eco Lifestyle came out. So that was not real. That person pretended. Yeah, I think that the trailers are usually on Thursdays, Christine. I feel like they usually tease them the day before and then the trailer comes out on the Thursday. So maybe, I mean, I'm gonna be at TwitchCon on a Thursday. And I really don't want there to be a trailer that day. I'm trying to go to the San Diego Zoo. Like, it's fine. It won't be this Thursday. They don't usually drop the trailers that early. It's usually like a month away. And we're just guessing that it might come out in October. It probably won't. Usually the packs come out later than that. Like, For Rent, did For Rent come out in December? December 7th. Yeah, so they usually have a summer pack and then like a November-December pack. December 7th is For Rent. So that like it coming out in October is too early probably, but maybe. Maybe. Anyway, it's very interesting thinking about these things. But if it's a Halloween theme, then maybe, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, if the trailer comes out on the day that I'm at the zoo, I'm not reacting to it until I'm back. But I don't think it will. I'm not expecting it to come out when I'm at TwitchCon. There's literally no way. Like, how could that happen twice in 1 year? There's just, it's so unlikely. Of all the weeks in the year, is it a real pack, like a real week? We don't know. We don't know. There's been some people teasing about a death pack for a while, and like even SimGuru Ninja earlier this year, or like last month or something, he put some weird comment in my chat. Ninja works for EA, not Ninja the streamer. His name is Dave, this ninja. But Dave posted in my chat something like, "Don't worry, elders will die better soon." Like some weird like, and then we were like, "Ninja, what are you talking about?" And then he was like, "I don't know. Hee. He's a troll is who he is, but he does that sometimes." So he said that like a month ago, and now this leak is happening, and we're kind of like, maybe it's not fake. SimGuru Ninja has a name, yeah, and it's Dave. Isn't that classic? Yeah. Anyway, a beloved troll, yeah. It'd be fun to be in his position and be allowed to do stuff like that. You know? To mess with people like that. Because he gets to, like, the thing is, you can go into chat. He typed one message. He had 3,000 people in our chat losing our minds. And then, like, the Sims news sites were writing articles about it. And he wrote one message. One message. And everybody was like, whoa, wait a minute. And it just, that's powerful right there is what that is. Oh, I didn't put the trash can outside. I was going to do it at the end. I was going to check in. Oh, I have to do terrain paint too. That was the actual last thing. Okay, let's get a trash can. And then terrain paint. He's just sat there like giggling away. They're probably like putting a clip in the work, in like the Slack at work. Like, hee, look at all of them. Cause that's what I would do. If I worked there. I'd like take a screenshot of chat, everybody like losing their minds and be like, hee. Hee. Okay, a little bit of terrain paint. I waited until the last thing to do this because you know how it always deletes itself. We can't have that happening to us. Yeah, he is chaotic when he chats. SimGuru Frost used to be like that in my chat too. Frost would come into my chat sometimes and he would like put a challenge. Like he would come into my chat, no context, no hi. He'd be like, 25,000 simoleons, 2 stories, 4 bedrooms, go. And I'd be like, like, wait a minute, like, what? And then he's like, no debug, no thing. Okay, good to see you too, like. Anyway, I did a couple of videos on things that SimGuru Frost told me to do in the past. It's kind of funny. Oh, the time that Frost came in. Do you remember when the Pastel Pop kit leaked? I was kind of trolling with this too, but you know how the Pastel Pop kit's icon is a strawberry? I guess I can show you from here. But you know how the icon is like a little tiny strawberry? There was a leak at the time of just the, oh, hold on, come back. Of just the Pastel Pop kit icon and the everyday clutter icon. There was no names. There was no like info attached to them. Just the 2 icons leaked. So we were all like making all these theories about what they are. And I made a video, again, I was trolling. I made a video theorizing about what the icon could be. And obviously it's a strawberry, but I was like, what if it's a rocket ship? And I made this whole like list of things that could come in the pack if it was rocket ship themed, if the icon was a rocket ship. And then Frost came into my chat that day after I posted it and he was like, it's a strawberry. It was a good one. It was a good one. He got us there, actually. That was pretty funny. Yeah, every pack has a leak story at this point. Literally every pack has a story like that. But I had forgotten about that. That's a good one. Oh, delete this. We don't need that anymore. I think you're right. I think he tagged me. I think he put at lilsimsie. It's a strawberry. There might be a clip of that somewhere. I'd have to find it. That was so long ago at this point. Oh, and also, little did I know that that was Jesse's kit. If I had known it was Jesse's kit, I wouldn't have been trolling. But I didn't know. Because obviously you aren't allowed to tell people, like, when you're working on those things behind the scenes. But, so if I had known, I wouldn't have done that, but I didn't know, so. Okay. Almost done with all of this then. Yeah, maybe Christine would have clipped it. I don't know. It's hard when it's a chat message, because, like, you can't always get the full effect. But, okay. I think that's all of the terrain paint done now. Oh, if the life and death pack came with a cemetery lot type, that would be so good too. Yeah, and the chat expires on clips too. And I don't put the chat on my stream. Some people do, but my stream, I don't really put a lot of things on it, you know? Okay. I think we can put it on the gallery now though. Oh, let me actually paint the walls in that room, because that's visible. Oh yeah, when I did the builds, even for like Growing Together and for Snowy Escape, both, we knew who else was doing the builds because they had us all in like Zoom calls together. So we knew that like the other people were involved with the same thing. Look what you shared in mods. Oh boy. Oh no, wait. I can't tell what happened. Just a weird like auto mod picking up things that it shouldn't. I don't know how to, oh, mod hangout. Oh, I see. I'm looking. Oh. This is from April 2023. Sorry y'all, we can't do horses because Kayla wants Batu too. And then cut to the horse pack actually coming out. That's really funny. Do you remember when The Sims on TikTok started replying with all those weird horse emojis to people on TikTok? Because here's the thing. The Sims historically does not hint like that. I don't know why they were doing that. That was weird. Like, that was so different from their normal behavior. And then it never happened again. It makes me wonder if, like, they hired someone new and they didn't really know that, like, they shouldn't have been replying with the emojis like that. Like, they can't be, because people will take it and run with it. And it was the fairy emojis too. Yeah, they were replying with fairy emojis too. Obviously, we got horses. We don't have fairies still. But, like, when you reply like that, people were, like, reading into it so much. It felt like, was there a car emoji, too? See, that, I honestly don't think we're ever going to get cars in The Sims 4. I feel like that was just them being like, yeah, that would be so cool. And then they put a car emoji, and then people were like, wait. Is this real? But I feel like that was maybe not the best way to respond to people on TikTok, because people ran with that. They ran with that. The other most chaotic thing that ever happened in the Sims community, this was like the most unhinged theory, okay? So when Henford on Bagley first got announced, the Cottage Living world, people were like looking into it, and they found out that Henry Ford, like the car guy of Ford, the car brand, was like born on Bagley Street, or like the first Ford factory was on Bagley Street or something. And people were like, oh my God, they're telling us that cars are coming. And they weren't. They weren't. It was a very unfortunate coincidence. But like, people were looking into that. I was kind of hanging on to that too, to be honest. But everybody saw that and they were like, cars are coming. Cars are coming. But no, that was not, that just was a very unfortunate timing of the, oh, and there's ads playing. Talk about unfortunate timing. But yeah, there was a very weird theory about all of that at the time. I actually want to look that up. I want to see if I can find what street it was. Bagley Avenue Workshop. Look, listen to this. Henry Ford Museum. They have a Bagley Avenue Workshop. Henry Ford transformed the storage shed behind his family's rented duplex at 58 Bagley Avenue in Detroit into a workshop. That is like Swiftie level conspiracy too, I know, with the speculation. But how unfortunate is that? Hen Ford on Bagley. And meanwhile, Henford on Bagley is like the least car appropriate world out of all of them. Like, of all the worlds in The Sims 4, that one is like the least good for cars. With like the mountain, you can't get up there. Yeah, I remember at the time, I never posted it, but when that theory first got discovered, I recorded a whole like unhinged, like so excited video talking about the theory. And then I was like, lilsimsie, this is maybe too far. And then I didn't post it. Thank God, because I would have fed into it so bad if I had posted it. But I believed that when I saw it. I was like, this has to be true. This must be real. But I didn't post it and it wasn't real. So it's a good thing I didn't. They sent out, I think we first heard about the world name because they mailed like physical postcards to a bunch of Sims YouTubers. And it was like, greetings from Henford on Bagley. And so I was like shaking the postcard like, guys, they're trying to tell us something. And it wasn't even true. Like, it was not real. It was all fake. Like, I do still have it, but I think it's downstairs. I have like a box of like a memory box of things. It's probably downstairs in the box. We need the footage. I don't think I have the footage anymore. Yeah, that was bad though. That whole thing was so wacky. Maybe I can find a picture of it though. Cottage Living postcard. Let's Google it. Somebody probably posted a picture on Twitter or something. Did I post a picture on Twitter? Oh, this is like a... This was the front of it, like scanned in. It was actually really cute. And then the back of it was like, tune in to the trailer on this day. They sent, oh my God, they sent one of these for Love Struck. And when I got it in the mail, keep in mind, this was a unannounced letter in the mail. I think I threw it away after I opened it. But it was an unannounced letter in the mail that was like, from your secret admirer. And I saw that pop up. I was like, this is addressed to me. I don't recognize the return address. Like, what is this? I wasn't expecting a letter. I opened it. It was The Sims. It was The Sims. But I opened it and I was like, what's this from? Like, that's kind of weird. Because I've gotten things like that before. Like, I once got an unannounced package and I opened it because I had ordered something on Etsy, so I thought it was that, and it was not. And I literally was like, ugh! Like dropped it. Going, please don't send things to my house. Please, I'm literally begging you. I have a P.O. box. I have a P.O. box. Please don't send things to my house. It makes me want to cry, like, and feel sick and unsafe. But anyway, that's happened to me before, so I had reason to be like, what's this letter that I didn't expect, you know? But anyway, the Sims team did not tell us they were sending us cards for the trailer. I guess I should have known because they usually do, but I wasn't thinking about it, you know? But anyway, I should put this on the gallery now, shouldn't I? Magical crystal. Can I call it a cottage? It's not a cottage, but can I call it one anyway? I think so. I think so. Okay. I built a fancy magical house using just crystal creations and realm of magic. Okay, there we go. And I'll put it up. Did we tour already? No, I'm gonna tour it now. So you got here at a good time. This is what the outside looks like. It's a little bit busier on the outside than what I normally do, but I think maybe in a fun way. I put a lot of like crystals and there's pretty glowing orbs and stuff on the outside. I think it's kind of cool in that way. So here's what it looks like at nighttime. And then around the back, it's a little bit fancier back here. We have like a fountain, some secret sitting areas. You can charge your crystals. We've got an outside cauldron, a crystal tree, and then some places to garden because you can grow like all the magic plants back there. When you first come inside, we have a little front porch right here that you walk up to. I forgot the mailbox. I knew I was missing something. Oh no, it's already on the gallery. I'm sorry in advance. Anyway, you walk up. This is like a little front entryway room right here. There's some brooms, a little teeny tiny bathroom. Emphasis on tiny. And then you come forward again, and there's through this little hallway, kind of like some cute storage and stuff. We've got a very small kitchen, but it's cute and cluttered. There's a secret door. We'll come back to that. And there's like a fancy formal dining room. I love the windows. I think that looks so cool. If only there were Realm of Magic upper cabinets. Yeah, I know. If only, if only. And then further through here, this is the living room. We have like a crystal fireplace and a TV, little chess table, some storage for like crystals and things. And they have a library upstairs, like a dedicated office space. Do we need this? No, but it's fun to have because the crystal bookshelves are so good. And then through this secret door, you'll find a unsuspecting broom closet. But in the basement, it's actually... I messed this up too because I added that on. Oh well. There's like a magic and crystal room down here. So we have an extra cauldron. There's some crystal storage. We've got like the crystal table, a woodworking table, lots of like magical skill building. I have a lot of potions in this cabinet too. All those kind of things in the basement. Kind of secret down there. And then upstairs, we've got a little teeny hallway. There's a nursery for a baby right here. There's a small kids room right here. They've got their own collection of brooms. And then we have the primary bedroom. They have an ensuite bathroom with the only tub in the house. So it's not ideal layout wise, but it'll work. And they also have a balcony. So that's kind of a tour of the full build. I quite enjoy building this. It also took me a lot longer than I thought it would. But I think it was worth it because it was kind of fun, a little different than what we expected. I started this on Friday. So if you're watching the VOD back, or if you wanted to watch it back, there's like an hour long. Oh, wait, am I posting that tomorrow? Oh, I'm posting it tomorrow. Okay, so I'm posting the first part of this on YouTube tomorrow. I meant to post it today, but I forgot to upload the VOD yesterday, so that's my own bad. I'm behind on them. But yeah, I'll post the first part of it tomorrow on YouTube, in case you wanted to see it. So anyway. Oh, a black cat mailbox would have been good. Yeah, that's true. If we were using all the other packs. And I can show you also, it's only 2 packs and it's 137,000 simoleons. Ooh. Oh no, they said mailbox, LOL. You called me out. You called me out. That's funny. Yeah, that worked out really well. Okay, so I think on that note though, we have been yapping for far too long. I should probably wrap up the stream here. So as far as the stream schedule goes, I normally stream in the morning on Wednesdays. I am not tomorrow. I was live in the morning yesterday, so we'll be here at this time tomorrow, and we're gonna play Not So Berry tomorrow. We're just kind of slowly getting to the end of Not So Berry. We're kind of working on like the last minute skill building of the last generation and those sorts of things. So we're doing that tomorrow. I'm also maybe gonna try and do a grave hunt tomorrow, but I've had some bad luck with finding graves recently, but we'll see. I have almost 300, so I wanna make it bigger. We played Fields of Mystery yesterday, and then I did a small Sims build. I did both. I was live for like 4.5 hours yesterday. So we did a little bit of both. That's the plan for tomorrow. I always post the stream schedule in the Discord server. There's like a stream schedule channel, and it updates to be in your time zone to hopefully make it a little bit easier for you, because I know it can be kind of confusing. So that is the plan. And I think on that note, I shall go and see who is live, and we'll find someone to raid. My stream for some reason keeps defaulting to being unmuted when I open Twitch and I try and find someone to raid. It's kind of rude. It's actually kind of mess up of them. Okay, I think maybe, oh, actually, speaking of Not So Berry, my friend Shella, it says building a Not So Berry tiny village. So is she doing like a series of tiny homes, all for Not So Berry themes? Because that's actually really cute. I'm curious to see how that's going. So I might go raid Shella then, and we'll see what she's up to. I love that. That's cute. I've been meaning to make an apartment building where like each apartment is a different Not So Berry generation. So we'll get to that at some point too. I think that could be kind of cool. She has a waterfall? Oh my God. Well, hopefully she'll show us then, because I want to see it. I want to see it. Doria, Caston, Ellis, Honeycrisp, thank you for the subs. Anyway, thank you for hanging out. I'm sorry that I yapped so much. Happy birthday to The Sims 4. That I meant to say that in a nice way, but I sounded kind of annoyed. I meant it honestly though. Like, happy birthday, Sims 4. We love you. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Okay? Have a good night, everybody. Goodbye. Oh.